And now we do the inevitable. Oh, is it actually going for once? For once? Oh, it is. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. We've only been doing this for like 7 times now, with like an
They made the
indeterminate
world
amount,
tremble.
with an
All that
indeterminate
was
amount
keeping
of
them
time
safe.
between. I know. Was me trying to fucking get the Twitch stream started. Or the 7th Twitch stream, YouTube stream. God, what the hell?
You don't even know what website you're on.
Listen, I am a professional. But
You
a
are
professional
not
who has been a
professional
professional for
gets paid.
too long, so they just stopped caring. And they're like, man, I'm so essential I can't get fired anymore because no one else is going to do my job anyway. So, you know, and it was it is.
I do know.
If someone else
This
was
is
to,
why
like,
we're the Walking Disaster Squad.
yeah, if someone else was willing to like do the OBS and capture their Roll20 in Discord or whatever, have at ye. If you want the editive and control of the Zoom and shit, I don't give a fuck.
But then the audience would see me browsing these wedding dresses.
No, because you can
Same.
choose it to have just specific tabs open or whatever.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
good to know.
heads up, Lightning, you're muted. Who wants to recap?
We're on Haunted Island, where ghosts keep eating our memories, and we're definitely doing fine. Definitely didn't have one of us get eaten by a plant.
There was another tiny
I got
enemy.
paralyzed.
What was the other enemy? There was
Spiders.
another
He
thing.
did just
Crying
get paralyzed
baby.
by a spider.
Okay.
I thought the
Is it
baby was a
crying?
ghost.
The baby was a ghost.
Oh,
Yes,
there
the
were
baby was a
spiders.
ghost.
That's what it was.
Yes,
There were
spiders.
spiders.
There were spiders. They were very webby. They paralyzed Oakley.
And then we made
Baby.
a
Still
dome.
be paralyzed.
No, we made the dome and waited out the hour.
Took a short
Yeah.
rest.
Ah.
Well, granted, you didn't know that they'd only be paralyzed for an hour. You were just
Yeah.
like, shit, you're poisoned. Let's take a short rest.
Yep, it was just kind of a like, we'll hope this wears off, and if it doesn't, I guess we're fucked.
I guess we'll have to figure out what'll happen. Anyway, yeah.
Untrue. I guess
We
one
managed
of
to
us is
drag
fucked.
Malcolm into the dome so
Malcolm?
that he wouldn't die.
Yes, Malcolm is the researcher that hired us to go
Your
to
employer.
this fuck-all place.
I thought Malcolm was downstairs, not
Well,
with us at all.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we brought him
you,
back
you
up.
dragged him upstairs to the dome so he wouldn't be sitting off by himself while you guys were resting.
It's very sad that I took him away from his closet, but I did it anyway, and I let him
But
bring
luckily,
puzzle pieces so that he could entertain himself.
Yeah.
yes.
There it is. I knew if I zoomed out far enough, I would eventually find the part of the screen we were occupying.
Mhm.
Eventually. It's the far right.
On this door, I'm gonna write I'm gonna draw just a really crude cartoon spider and a super tiny ghost.
And a super tiny ghost. Well, a
I
ghost with a
thought
knife
thought
and a
you might
rattle.
have
The
already.
ghost the tiny ghost is holding a rattle.
I think yeah, you did draw that last time on this door because we heard the crying and didn't go in until the spiders.
Yeah, I think so.
You did draw.
Yeah,
a
I
ghost
erased
rattle.
the old one and update it. I also remember last time we marked the route back using Kaede.
Yes.
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 You have,
Yes.
you
So
have
if
markers
we
all
accidentally
along.
lose memory, there are arrows to follow to get out of here.
Assuming you remember to use the arrows. Dun,
I mean,
Or-
I'm gonna
They're
write
on
Or
some-
the
more
wall.
realistically, trust the arrows.
trust the arrows, yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm going to write in my book with my ink and be like, hey, if you forget everything else, follow the arrows to leave.
Well, I mean, like, we're gonna forget what 12 hours. We'll forget why we're here, and then everybody will look at the sparkling purple arrow on the wall and go, "Ah, Kaede."
Ah,
Oh yeah, I forgot that it had Kaede flare.
Right? Yeah, that's fair.
Or you could be ghosts, you know? Maybe you'll run into a really purple flamboyant ghost in the next
The
room.
ghosts are mimicking Kaede.
Oh,
I don't think we ever ventured into this bottom room yet.
You
I don't
have
think
not.
we've- Okay.
oh.
Can we do a rundown of who's been memoried how many times?
I and I are at the same level.
Yeah, we've both lost 12 hours.
You guys are on the verge of losing significant chunks, right?
We don't know that for
Potentially.
Sure,
How many times have you been zapped? It was twice, correct?
Twice
Yeah.
for me and
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, I
And
think the
then-
rest of us have all gotten it once except for Malcolm.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
I think you might have once.
yeah, I think you got
Did
it
I?
once. Yeah.
Okay. I got the half.
Yeah,
hour
because that was
one.
right there at the end. I think.
Okay.
Let me see if
When
make
you
it
were
easy.
dealing, because you had to cuddle the baby. You
No,
lost
no,
the half
she
hour.
she didn't. She just had to cuddle the baby and broke
Oh
out of it.
yeah, I was enchanted or some shit.
Yeah, no, you broke
But I
out of
don't
it.
think I lost any memories.
No, Hazel's the only one clear of mind at the moment,
Hazel and Malcolm.
Well,
and Malcolm.
Wait, I got my mind
Bring me
wiped?
some food.
Yes,
I think you had a half hour one.
yes. Willow and Kaede have 2. Everyone else but Hazel has 1, and Malcolm, but he's not here, so it doesn't matter.
He goes
Yeah,
back.
he's working on his pot or whatever.
He's down doing archaeology stuff.
Archaeology stuff.
Yeah,
in
and then
air
he has
quotes,
Jasper.
actually playing around
Jasper
with pot.
is with
Got it.
Malcolm
Yeah.
as our. Holy shit, guys! We gotta get back.
All right, so should we hit up this room?
I'm gonna go fill my water real quick.
Jesus Christ, Jordan.
Wait, do
We're
we
just
roll
rolling now.
Yeah, Cam, do you want us to actually join this?
Yeah,
or-
go ahead.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh. Know who's at the
Hey,
bottom
I
of the
gotta
list.
Fuck it up.
I got unusually high.
Same.
I think that's like one of the rare times I've reached double digits.
And I usually do okay at initiative, and this time I did not. Yeah.
You did the wrong thing, Jordan. You didn't join.
Yeah.
What, did you pass your turn or something?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I have done that.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Check out down here.
So we just entered the room? Or have we not even opened the door yet?
Yeah, I don't think
Have we done the listening on this one?
Not yet, no.
we've done nothing with this bottom room.
Correct.
Well, then we listen.
You hear nothing. The quiet sounds of a destroyed house.
Well, I guess it's better than a
I
baby
know.
screaming.
Open it up.
All right. Let's
Alright.
see. One way to find out.
Is Ash opening the
I like
door?
how Coyote says open it up and then steps back 15 feet.
Yeah. So is Ash opening the door?
Yep.
Unsurprisingly, / surprisingly, Ash opens the door and is met face to face with a bunch of spider webs and one of the poisonous spiders who's just been lurking on the other side of this door waiting to bite
God
him.
damn it.
He misses with the surprise attack, but
Did
with his
anybody heal me?
top
Or
of
am I just
initiative,
still on the floor?
We took a
That's
short
not
rest.
Okay.
He also misses. Ash deftly dodges out of the way of this wolf spider trying to eat him. Willow, it is your turn.
No.
Wait, so,
Um,
sorry, did I misunderstand?
Oh,
There's
shit, I
just
didn't
one
see
spider,
that.
right?
There's just one spider. He was just waiting at the door to attack when someone came in, and he won
He's a
initiative.
very patient spider to have waited, like, at least an hour.
I mean, spiders just sit in their webs all day. You know, they just.
No. That's totally fair. I just, like, I'm imagining the spider just kind of, like, tapping his fingers, just like, come
They
on.
were just fighting in there. Why haven't they come into this room yet?
Why has no one came and got me, guys? WO1, Katrina.
Where's my mother?
WL1?
O1.
Oh, one. Okay. And then I have, because I'm going to be doing the poison spray,
Smart.
and because I have the alchemical savant, I get a +4.
Smart.
Smart? Okay.
Ash, don't forget about your Bardic Inspiration optional rule, which is ridiculously powerful.
Wait, what?
People who have your Bardic Inspiration can use them as attack damage.
For
Rather
spells.
That's
than-
fine.
That's damage?
For
Yeah.
spells.
I thought
For
that
Oh,
was
I
a
didn't know
Valor
that.
thing.
For spells
an
or healing. Valor specifically for weapon attacks.
Oh, okay. my
I
bad.
think it's kind of stupid, to be honest, because I think that should just be a Valor thing in addition to it.
That's kind of what I thought.
So I know we're doing most of the optional rules, but that one really takes away from College of Valor, because it's like, oh, hey, guess what? Congratulations, spellcaster. Now you can do even more damage instead of helping the marshals. You still get it for the attack roll, just not the damage. I could dig it for healing, just not the damage of spells, because that's the other
Yeah, that
option.
seems
Whenever they
a
cast
bit-
I
a
also
spell
feel
that
like
heals.
just narratively, it doesn't make that much sense to be damage.
no.
Hit, sure, but
Hit
damage doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
or healing. That's a little bit more on the nose there. But anyway,
All right,
It's
so Willow
fine.
killed it.
You dead?
Willow killed it.
Great work. Nice rolls.
Thanks.
You know, I've noticed a pattern of like nobody wants to go into the room or do the thing, so Ash is like, whatever, walks in, gets attacked, like immediately dies to everyone else.
Thanks, Ash.
Yep. What I'm here for, I guess.
You are
Alright, what direction
changing
were we
room.
going? Were we going up?
Down.
No, we've already been up. That's why
Okay,
we
we're
can
going
see.
down.
So there's a door here, and there's a door here. I'll
I'm
check
sorry,
out
was
this
that
door.
spider token real?
Not anymore. It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
Pick it up, man.
Willow
Oh.
killed the hell out of it.
I see.
It's been deleted. Your computer rolled 20s just wrong. Are you going in, Trina? Or are you doing the listen thing?
I'm doing the listen thing.
Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna ready a fireball to hit if there's any enemies at that door.
13.
Mhm.
You can hear what sounds like a faint humming. It's kind of a.
I'm gonna hold up my hands. Be like, there's someone humming over here. Let's try the other one first.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds like Ghost Town.
Okay, and then I'll go to this one.
Ghost with
Oh, you
useful
just went
notes
with the
flying
walls.
out
That was
like a
cool.
microphone.
Roll another perception check, Trina.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hey.
You can hear
Delicious.
You got some
Um,
hot dice tonight.
what sounds like some very out of tune instruments being played, kind of echoing across what you can assume is a hallway.
Okay, so this one has instruments over here. Which would you guys prefer?
The
They're
exact same.
singing in
It's
one room and
instruments.
instruments in another room.
It's instruments, so plural, or humming from one voice and the other.
I will say the music doesn't sound like
Accents.
it's coming directly on the other side of that door.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, it's a little bit away.
Well,
From
I
this.
mean, yeah, let's at least go through that door. There might be a room in between, but
Okay.
although, like, what are we gonna do? Like, we're gonna have to do something with the ghosts someday, right?
Yeah, I'm for fighting the ghosts.
I
I'm
just
not
don't know
opposed.
how.
I mean, we just killed the baby ghost. Didn't we just shoot at it and it just died?
The baby ghost just
I think it
apparated
left.
through the floor. It's kind of
Oh.
Yeah.
sunk
I
its
thought we
way out
fought
of
it.
the room. No.
We fought the spider. The baby ghost was happy that the spider was gone and then just pieced out.
So maybe we don't even have to fight them at all?
I mean, we had this discussion last week. Like,
Yeah.
regardless of their intent, we can't let them keep fucking with our memories like this.
But the issue is we don't know how to kill
The
them.
issue is
We should just
how.
not
Yeah.
we should just not fuck with them for now. Just explore this place, and if we find a way we can mess with them, we'll do it then.
You guys also haven't tried interacting with them in the
Yeah.
slightest. All you've done so far is.
Well, every time we
Ash-
get near them, they wipe our memory.
Yeah, every time we've gotten towards one, it's like poof, 12 hours gone. You know.
Ash had poked one with his bow, and got.
I had
goop all over
interacted
it.
with one through Jasper and got fucking wiped. I tried to interact with ones in the kitchen to see if they did anything, and I interacted with it and lost my memory. So Kaede's probably gonna keep back from the ghost.
Fair.
And by interact, I mean you haven't tried hitting them yet.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of, that's a ghost, and stared at them, and not a whole lot of anything else.
Should we just try hitting the next one we come across?
We can go to the
Willowstone
singing
needs to
one.
Down
connect
for that.
through.
You find yourself in a hallway. The music getting louder.
Okay.
Always empty?
It's
Yes.
kind
Had
So just gonna
empty.
peek around here
They're
just so
not
that
scary.
you can see that there's no spiders lurking around the
No.
hallway still.
This hallway is mostly just covered in creeping vines.
Do
And
we wanna?
mildewy carpet.
Oh, it does go further down.
Let's listen.
Yeah, I'll listen again.
It's just a very nice kind of out of tune instrumental piece. You kind of hear a little bit of chuckling and laughing.
They seem like
whenever
they're in a good mood.
wrong note's being hit.
If they don't try to fuck with us, maybe we could just walk on through. If that appeases the people who don't want to attack.
Well, there's also this hallway over here. If we're just avoiding them altogether. I can't
Are there
quite
any
tell
doors?
if there's a door or something down there.
No, it continues. Oh, that was a mistake. It continues along. Around the corner.
Oh, that's a corner there. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So, yeah, we can continue skirting the rooms if we just don't want to mess with any ghost.
Yeah, let's just go through. Get it over with.
Well, go for
Yeah, I'm sick of these ghosts. Let's.
Are you gonna
Hop
start
on in.
blasting? Is that the plan?
I guess.
You know it, bud.
We're ready in action.
Okay.
I'll get ready for.
So we're going in guns a-blazing, right?
Well, we're gonna open the door.
Okay, but
So
let me
yes
let me
or
take
no? As
Guns
let me
she's
take
holding-
let me take Starry form real quick before we go in.
like
Okay.
Kaede goes yes or no as she's holding a ball of fire.
Kaede, yes. Fuck 'em
Okay.
up.
okay, I'll
And on
hold,
that,
action
Hazel
to shoot my bow.
transforms.
Go ahead and join
We
your
are
ship.
ready. Let's do this shit.
Back
I'm
under
really
double
killing these
digits.
initiative rolls tonight.
Hey, look at Ash.
Yeah, that feels better.
Willow's hot dice.
It's because I'm drunk.
Beer
Everyone
brought you
knows
good
that the
luck.
more you drink, the better your
The beer
dice
did
go.
bring me good luck.
That didn't do how I wanted to do it. Okay.
Thank you, beer. Thank you, Avre. You were both my friends tonight. Okay,
Wait, Avre's in the pocket of Big Beer?
I can see it. How else are they supposed to be getting their funding? Anywho,
Avre is just subliminal
This
messaging us
episode
to
is
drink
not
beer.
sponsored by Budweiser.
no, it is sponsored by Black Rocks.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
think it counts
sponsored by
as
It's not,
anybody.
though, so we don't
Not
get that.
sponsored.
It
We
is
are
not
not
sponsored by
sponsored.
Black Rocks.
But if they want to
said
sponsor
sponsored
us,
by
we
White
wouldn't be
Claw.
against it.
I would not be against it either.
I would say no to any sponsorship.
If someone's willing to give me money for shilling for them, I might be
Black
okay
Rocks
with
is
it.
great.
Hey,
Yeah,
have you guys
unless they
heard of
have like
Raid
a
Shadow
moral
Legends?
issue.
Raid Shadow
Yeah.
Legends is probably the one where I'm like, but I can negotiate for a big number there.
What? My issue is there's
I'll play the bad game. I can fall on the Raid Shadow Legends sword.
I will
there's
definitely
some
fall on Raid
things
Shadow
that are like
Legends.
too
I played
bad.
Raid
I won't
Shadow
play the game,
Legends.
but you guys can play it, and like I'll chill it out. It'll be fine. You know,
I play Raid Shadow Legends. My entire family plays Raid Shadow Legends.
Trina, your family
Hey,
is.
Ray,
Ethan, I
you're
haven't
great.
actually
We
played
can
it.
be a sponsor for you anytime.
Yeah, see,
Exactly.
It's alright.
Trina's dad is all about it. Anyway.
Now,
is
by
everyone-
your whole family, do you mean like everyone, or like you, your dad?
Everyone.
Everyone's in initiative.
My sister, my brother.
The goats, the chickens,
They have a
great
clan,
great grandma.
Goats or chickens.
but she plays with her
Your
grandpa.
mom included? Does your mom play Raid Shadow Legends?
My mom does not, but my dad has 2 accounts. So
One for
Oh.
the mom.
Rage.
You know, when she wants to hop on.
Is it a thing where you can like send gifts and stuff?
send gifts. You can join each other's clan.
Can you see that
and
nameplate?
then- Can we see the
Nameplates on the ghost? No, I just see the ghost in the room.
Okay. Can you
There
see
they
now
are.
I can.
Well, there's one of them.
Yeah, I've got to go do the setting for all of them now.
Go one. Woo.
Uh,
Which ones go two?
okay, so
Go
Go
Willow,
two.
So 3!
you are the first one in the room.
Fuck yeah, I am.
But Kaede readied an action to go blast him. So
I was also ready in an action to shoot with my bow.
everyone who is ready in action to go blast, get blasted.
I guess I didn't ready mine. I just did my shift already.
Yeah.
That's fine. They'll probably. By the time it gets to me, they'll either be dead or we will have given up.
So for this, we need to do AOO, right? So that we can attack out of turn.
Yeah,
IRC. Oh, for you AOO, yes, because you're doing an attack of opportunity. So it'd be IAOO, Ash, Longbow, whichever one you're attacking.
Ooh.
I space AOO.
I space AOO.
Okay.
That should have done more
I'm
damage.
just gonna stand back here.
I
GLH.
guess I was mistaken about something. Oh, okay. I was mistaken about something. Cool. Alright. Kaede cast Firebolt. Pew!
Hit them.
Hadouken.
Blast GO3, and it just kind of erupts in flame and kind of shrieks and begins almost melting as it kind of burns this ghostly blue, like you're burning a liquid gel, like hand sanitizer or something. As Ash shoots with his short bow, and the arrow just kind of blasts into and sticks partway into Geo. Well, I say GO1, but that really should just be GO.
I realized.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you for doing that correctly.
Go.
I tried adding them separately, but a different way, and it didn't do what I wanted to do. All right, Trina. Did you have an action ready to go? Because you
I
were
did,
opening
yeah.
the door.
I have
Okay.
to. Yeah, I did. I just had to scooch one more block closer than originally.
Okay.
Gotta get in that range.
It's none of those. So
If you're doing poison spray, you need to put in quotes
okay.
Why?
because it's 2 words.
Oh.
Because there's too many poisons and too many sprays for it to find it.
Oh, so it does the break means
space, yes.
yeah, it's the code thing.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
off.
Select the attacker, Trina.
Yep.
You canceled it.
It said one.
Well, selection timed out or was canceled.
Okay. IAOO.
Are you casting?
Wait. You're casting, sorry, it's
Yeah.
RC for you.
Okay. IRC. And then in
IRC Willow. Name of the spell
In quotes.
in quotes.
I got that.
Which one you're attacking? So GO.
Joe. And then
Joe? We're
Hey.
attacking Joe?
It succeeded on its save though.
Ooh.
That's alright.
Willow
Ghost
kind of
name is
saunters
Joe.
up and goes. Of
That was also
poison
just a
in its
rough
face.
damage roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do what I could.
Why did that lose a spell slot? Avra, you're being fucky. Oh, you were checking your stuff, Trevor. Okay.
Yeah, I was checking. Sorry, I was trying to check
Okay.
myself in the
I saw the
side
little
chat, so that
notice.
way.
I saw the notice from Avra in my corner that something had been said in chat, and I'm like, what? Who cast a spell? What happened? She cast a cantrip. What? I was really worried that Avra took a spell from Trina. Anyway.
Sorry, I was just trying to remember how many spells I had left, and so I specifically went to side chat so I wouldn't cause problems, and then I caused problems.
And then you cause the road to hell is paved in good intentions. Anyway, after getting shot in the face by a fireball, and is now kind of melting, for lack of a better term, Geo3 is going to let out a horrible screech.
Oh, yay.
Willow, make a wisdom
Ooh.
save.
Oh, great.
Oh
my
no.
favorite. Hey, that's not terrible.
You succeed on the wisdom save
Hey!
as it screeches and just kind of in its burning, almost melting candle-like form, kind of walks its way up to you before it attacks you with its arms.
No, thank you.
How does it do this? Does it take one arm and beat you with it?
Yeah.
Or like...
Yes, pretty much, yeah. So rips off its ghost arm and smacks it at you. But it misses.
It's
Willow.
it's clubbing with its arm.
Alright, my turn. Fuck 'em up. Alright, Willow.
Trevor, you're on deck.
Okay.
He's going to, once again, throw some poison at these motherfuckers. This time at the Geo3 that just attacked her.
It succeeds on its save as you kind of throw your poison at it. It kind of douses its flames, and its kind of melted figure kind of remains. So it's like this horrible human visage, ghostly milky white, but just melted down. It stinks.
Awesome.
It stinks.
like-
It's smoking. It's nasty.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Ash,
your turn.
Jordan, you're on deck.
Okay. For my bonus
Oh, am
action,
I
I'm
up?
going to
You're on deck.
roll
Oh,
to-
on deck.
I'm going to roll to see what tale the spirits want me to tell. A 6. What's that again? Tale the Traveler. That sounds good. Sure. Yeah, alright, so, I'll use that on... I don't remember who's who again. Willow.
Me.
Tell the traveler
what's it
temporary
do?
hit points equal to a roll of your inspiration die plus your bard level. While it has these temporary hit points, its speed increases by 10 and it gains a +1 bonus to its AC.
Yeah.
So your bardic inspiration as a bonus action, then you're giving it to Willow as an action?
Yes.
Okay.
So, wait. Oh, right. That was my first roll. That was my second roll. So you get 10 temporary hit points, and as long as you have them, you can move 10 feet faster, and you get a +1 to AC.
Damn.
So
That's pretty good.
So GTHP 5, Trina. Space, TH between the G and the T. THP is one part. But there's
Okay,
a space.
space G and then THP. Space 5.
Exclamation point G, space,
Mhm.
THP, space 5.
Yes.
And Trevor, I did a lookup and reference for the spirit tales, so we'll just always have that on hand easily.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I've just also had my PDF up, so
Yeah, this is just easier for me, so I have it, and then in case you
yeah,
have...
I do agree because I've been like bouncing back and forth between tabs and
Yeah.
windows and
It
getting
probably just
confused
makes it
about where I am.
easier because you have Discord open anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tale of the Renowned Duelist? God damn.
Anyway.
Yeah,
go ahead
I'm
and pass your
like
turn.
honestly a little upset that I haven't gotten that one yet.
That would hurt.
First, I
Oh,
forgot
man.
the most important part. I need to do a poem. Fly, fleet on foot like the fabled Hermes of old. There we go.
Here we go.
Really the most
Do a
important.
quick curtsy.
Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. I was like, what do you mean we're not in combat?
We're always in combat. Jordan. It's a ghost and then you, Jordan.
What? Oh, okay. Never mind, sorry. Are the physical attacks seeming like they're doing anything, guys?
The
I mean-
arrow did damage. The arrow that
That I shot.
you shot, yeah.
I think that might have been in character.
Yeah, that would.
Ah,
Just sprinted
No,
and
that's
stabbed
fair because
out.
Oakley is in the other room currently.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
I just like look over and just like, yeah, I shot one with an arrow and it went ouch, I guess.
It didn't like it.
It wasn't
not
happy.
Go stab a ghost.
Go stab a ghost.
And I will stab this ghost.
Do it.
Stab it real good.
With advantage and sneak attack.
1 second, sorry.
Oh yeah, don't forget your sneak attack.
And
No,
your
I
knowledge
was
degree
rereading how
becomes-
slasher works because Campus and I talked about being able to use my dagger as a slashing weapon.
Yeah, I think it decreases their speed by 10.
Yeah.
No, that's the sort of thing that makes sense when you're fighting like a physical thing, but just seems very funny for a ghost.
Yeah.
The ghost is slow now.
You know.
Horror movie
I mean, it can't
tropes,
hurt, right?
you
Yeah.
know? I learned there was a movie filmed in Muskegon recently.
Looking for tech.
It was a horror
Really?
movie.
In the name of
It was fun because it's like, I know that shot. That's the paper mill.
Oh,
if it's the movie I'm
mill.
thinking of, I helped my godmom make a kidney for that movie.
It was Ruin Me.
Which one is that? GO3?
Oh no, I don't think that's what it was. It
Geo3.
had some weird name, I think. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, that
I
one's
need you to go
GO3.
back. Did you say make a kidney?
Yeah,
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
like you know, to be a prop.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
I
pretty gross. It was
understood.
made out like, I'm trying to remember. There was Jello and cornstarch and a lot of food coloring.
You forgot the space.
Yeah, use this space.
Oh, between the A. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's called
And
Ruin
you
Me.
have advantage on this because you're flanking.
Yeah. And on a
So
we
what is
were,
that then?
Dash ADV, or I guess just ADV works at the end. Yeah, one of the scenes was shot at that creepy old gas station on Maple Island there at the corner.
Oh, ADV, my bad.
So that was kind of fun.
Make another attack.
Yeah, make another
Yeah.
attack. Oh, I forgot that Trina needs to be rolling stuff. That's right. On ability checks. It's dead.
Hey,
Good
thank you,
hit.
advantage.
Go up, stab the ghost, and it just melts into a puddle of plasm on the ground. Kind of still smoking, and little remnants of flame from Kaede's firebolt.
Hey guys, we could have just been stabbing these ghosts the whole time.
Go ahead and pass your turn. Geo2 hasn't been hurt. And
Is that this far one, I assume?
Yeah, it's the
Geo
far
dude
one.
hasn't been hurt?
And it's going to run up and go after Oakley after seeing its friend die, and I would like a wisdom saving throw, Oakley.
Roll good.
You succeed on the saving throw,
Oof.
but it rolls up and just crashes into you with its fists, physically hurting you, but also you can feel like kind of a fuzzy feeling in your brain for a second, and then a sharp headache before it dissipates.
But does not lose memory.
But does not lose memory, no. You can kind of feel that effect taking place, but manage to fight it off. Kagede.
Hold on. I would like to uncanny dodge. How do that?
Heal yourself 6.
Hayade's gonna draw this ball of
The
ouchie.
negative goes on to 6.
Oh.
I do like the idea of that as an alias, though. Negative ouchie.
ouchies.
So she grabs this ball of air and then holds it in her hand and starts just like getting into like a baseball pitch stance and just yeets it, and she's gonna cast a bludgeoning firebolt as she yells fastball special.
Oh my god.
That's brilliant.
Oh, I did I type
Good
that
job,
wrong.
Coyote.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. Willow might know us. Willow might know baseball. I can see Willow knowing baseball. She's from Chicago.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
She's a Cubs fan.
Negative ouchie doesn't work. Anyway,
Alright.
after a blast of bludgeoning damage, GO1 just kind of pops internally, splattering its goo all over the walls and destroyed parts of this floor. And then Hazel, you're up next.
All right,
Gotta
come into the room, and I'm gonna send that spectral arrow at it.
Alright, so that's your bonus action. Blast it with an arrow.
Oh
one
yeah,
does-
shit! I forgot that's my bonus action. I could still do something.
This one doesn't stick like Ash's does because of its radiant nature. But what it does do is just kind of make the spirit glow up the entire room, basically, for a brief moment as the light is refracted around.
It's like a disco ball. We all start grooving.
And then, I don't want to do shocking grasp because I don't think I want to touch it. I feel kind of stupid doing it right next to it, but I guess I'll do a thorn whip. Is it? Oh, it's 2 words.
You're casting Thorn Whip?
Yeah.
I got it.
Thank you.
With a Thorn Whip.
Okay,
whack,
so turns out we can kill the ghost.
just kind of slash it as it kind of breaks into 2 and drips down through the ground.
Turns out we're pretty good at killing Ghost. Neat. Also, Cam, just while I have a sec, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. It looks like the hit points that I gave Willow don't disappear until either they get like beaten out of her or we take a rest.
That's probably correct.
Okay, cool.
It is of the Traveler. It can only have one effect on it at a time, though. So that's
Oh, let's keep traveling.
the big difference there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can you only pick some of
Keep
these?
coming.
What? No, I just roll randomly. That's the thing that makes it a little rough.
Yeah,
Well, no, I'm wondering why you only roll a d6 instead of a d12.
well, he rolls a d8. It's a roll of his Bardic Inspiration die.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, so
Yeah.
as his die goes up,
That
I
then
get
he'll
it.
get access.
That's
Which
pretty
is-
neat.
Why, as
That's-
the numbers
that's a
get
cool way to
higher,
do
they
that.
typically get better.
Yeah. And
That's a
also
cool way to do that.
Also why he's like, was when he leveled up to got the d8, he's like, damn it, now I have to figure out 2 new poems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
So,
I
you're
was
in
just curious.
you're in a dilapidated, broken music room. There's some cracked and mostly destroyed instruments
I want
I
to
assume
leave.
the music has
and hearts.
stopped, right?
Yes.
When we
yes,
killed the ghost.
Yes.
Okay. Is
Kaede,
the
roll a
goo
d6.
still like around?
Is what still around?
The goo?
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank God.
It's just kind of sinking and dripping through the cracks in the floor to the bottom level at the moment.
Hmm.
But yes, the goo is still there. Anyway, Kaede, you kind of start looking around the room, and you're immediately drawn to the kind of nice, big, grand, or pipe organ over in the corner. Some of the keys seem to be in pretty good shape.
Where's the shaker?
Make a nature check. And a
The
d6.
shaker.
They do intelligence.
Drink shaker.
Nature is
Can
intelligence.
can
isn't
I
it?
Oh,
can I
sorry.
help?
Well, you're not really looking at what they're looking at the moment, because they're investigating.
Okay.
It's just kind of surprising that some of these keys managed to survive this well. You don't really notice anything else about it. Too out of the ordinary.
Does it look magical?
No, it just looks like what once was a pretty nice, expensive pipe organ. What's everyone else doing?
Ash is kind of like. Oh, I can move him in. Ash is kind of
Yeah,
like
you never even made it in the room.
sitting there, like poking the goo and being like, "Do you guys? I mean, like, I've never ran into a real ghost like here or in the in our world, but like, I didn't expect them to be this squishy."
Yeah, I mean, I have some of the goo saved from the last thing we killed. From the plant monster?
I think you would scoop some ghost goo at some point, or Malcolm did, or
Yeah.
something.
No, we never killed a ghost.
No. There's been
I
most
thought
of,
we had scooped some goo that was left behind by a ghost or something.
most of the ghosts when
Ah.
they leave just kind of leave much more of like a thin trail that kind of dries pretty quickly, as opposed to this, which is much more thick and still wet.
Well, I'll take some of the viscous goo.
Okay. You have a vial of ghost goo now.
I want to play the
Perfect.
piano. Or I want to play the pipe
Oh,
organ
dang.
like a piano.
Roll
Shoot, that's
d20 and a d6. 'Cause you're proficient in performance, but probably not the piano.
Yeah. She has experience with piano, though.
Yeah, but you're not necessarily
You-
proficient
You
in
definitely
piano.
took piano lessons when you were a kid, right?
100%.
And then the d6. You go over to the piano and kind of start poking around. About 3 keys in, and you press down on one, and a good portion of the keys just kind of collapse in on themselves from the rotten wood. Some of them kind of splinter and chip, and the keys that you had pressed before the piano mostly fell apart were out of tune if they were functional.
Rough.
So how old is this piano?
Make a history check. And a d6. If you rolled if I ask for a check, just roll me a d6 also.
Can you do both? How do you do multi-line?
are you working at,
Exclamation
sir?
point multi-line.
Oh, that seems like a lot of work to figure out.
Yeah.
Natural 20, though.
Yeah. Looking at it and just kind of from the age and the wear and tear, you can tell that this piano is probably at least a century old. So it's well older than how long this town has been
So-
abandoned.
So it probably has ivory keys?
You can make an assumption, yeah, that it's probably ivory.
I'm going to take as many keys as possible.
Roll a d6. You managed to collect 6 intact keys. How much they're worth, you don't really know, but
Well, I know Kaede knows that there are a lot of spells that use ivory as monetary material, so...
yeah, you don't know how much they're worth, but you have 6 ivory piano keys.
I would like to investigate the piano, like open its mechanisms and such. What?
You open it and you look inside. Most of the hammers are destroyed or cracked, fallen down. Nearly all the strings are broken or rusted. The pipes are kind of rusted or falling apart, cracked.
Nothing unusual.
No, not at this point. Kaede kind
Okay.
of investigated and got the value out of it. The salvageable
Gotcha.
parts that you'd want to take. You could probably collect some of the organ pipes if you wanted. They're probably in
Nah.
a good enough condition to be
Scrap metal.
cleaned or something, but they'd be heavy and cumbersome. So
Yeah, I'll skip out on that.
There's no open doors that way, so we can either go back to the hallway and go down, or we can go back to the room with the humming.
Let's go kill
Guys
another
prefer.
ghost.
We're good with killing ghosts now, so let's go kill the
I mean,
singing ghost.
Hazel's still in starry form, right? Let's go make
Yeah.
most use of that as possible.
Yeah, it lasts 10 minutes.
Dope.
Let's make hay while the sun is shining.
alright.
I'll pop in.
Now you pop open the door, and let me get to the right layer. And you see a woman, a female ghost, I should say. Depends on your perspective if they're still a woman or not in death, or if they're just a ghost. Kind of swirling and holding up what is a broken and kind of destroyed hangers, and you can see this room is just covered with moth-eaten clothes and scraps of fabric, and just kind of cracked dressers and shoe racks and the like. And you can see this woman kind of holding up different kind of these spectral dresses next to her, trying to figure out what the proper one is.
So has she noticed Willow?
Not at the moment. If you would like to join initiatives.
Why does it keep doing this to me?
Oh, it
Better
does, and I
initiative
have
than I
the
made
same
the first couple
initiative.
times. Whoa, Oakley.
Damn, y'all.
I know who's going first.
I actually realized I could be adding my charisma.
It already does.
Oh, it already does?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is that everyone in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, charisma?
It's part of his subclass.
Mm.
He's a swashbuckler.
He's a
She's a
swashbuckler.
swashbuckler.
Oakley.
She buckles that
Oh.
swash.
Also, just point of clarity. Remember, not on carpet is difficult terrain, and vines are difficult terrain.
Right.
I forgot to move.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Also, don't forget about your mobile feet. You can just leave after you attack people. And they can't do shit.
Oh, that's fair. I come in. I'll just stab with the rapier. That's more damage.
You know, sometimes you can't beat a good old-fashioned stabbing.
Sometimes. That you do get sneak attack.
Fuck this rapier.
Raiper, right?
Bit name?
GO1. Or sorry, GH1.
Oh, okay.
General Hospital 1.
GH1. That sounds like a channel.
Yes.
Who is on deck? Ash and then the ghost.
Wait, what?
Oh, you missed.
Oh, you missed. Oakley steps up, kind of jaunters, hopping forward, goes to stab the ghost. As she does, the ghost kind of turns in admiration of one of the outfits, and the rapier goes past into the air. The ghost has now noticed you.
Hello.
Just gonna go ahead and just go over here.
Just
Now,
because one of us tried to stab her doesn't mean everyone's gonna try to stab her. We make a good
I'm not worried
partnership.
about other people stabbing her. I'm worried about her stabbing me.
Yes, that is why I'm talking for the ghost. I said hello to the ghost in hopes that she won't attack me.
Are you gonna pass your turn, Jordan?
Oh, my bad.
Hey, what?
I'm a blasting.
You're a blasting.
H1.
I'm pretty sure everything's
Ow.
fine, bud.
You didn't target.
Oh,
Doesn't
what?
look like.
Wait.
It will hit though.
Okay, sorry. I thought I did. Oh, I might have missed the T. I think I just did GH1 without typing in -T. My bad.
There we go. I rerolled the damage for you because I was too lazy to wait for its
Thanks.
turn to do things, and it did more, so that's fine. Go ahead and pass your turn unless you
Nice.
have a bonus action.
I'll keep my bardic inspirations for now. So yeah, I'll just pass.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Ghost, seeing that it's being assaulted, kind of will turn, screech, and Ash was the one who attacked it last. Make a wisdom save.
Oh, cool.
You're good.
Ooh, yay!
With that, the ghost is going to come up, and you can kind of see Willow, its face almost melting away, revealing the images of bone beneath as it swings at you.
As it swings at me,
Because you are in the way.
I am in the way.
You're in front of it.
As it just
I tried to say
smacks you on the side of the head, dizzying you for a brief moment as a kind of fuzziness appears and then a sharp spike of pain.
I don't
Hazel.
suppose the extra AC is enough to make that miss, right?
No.
Okay.
And silly question. Willow still had her temporary hit points even though we got out of initiative and went back in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like, it's enough to get rid of them anyway. I just wanted to make sure that she shouldn't be at a higher HP.
Yeah,
It doesn't like Thorn Whip. I
no,
did
it
in quotes
doesn't.
and everything.
Here, I'll do it.
Check your Thorn Whip spell and like make sure, because like if you added anything in, it'll change it.
Just try. Thorn might also just work.
Okay, I'll
Ooh,
try that
max-
next time then.
Max damage though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo?
So, would you like to pull it closer?
No.
Okay.
Thank
Uh,
God.
So you lash out your whip. Willow ducks onto the
If there were a
side,
way I could use the whip to push it backwards, I would.
and you just kind of gash into it as a bunch of this kind of ectoplasm sprays off into the distance. That's your turn,
Yeah.
Willow.
Okey-doke. Well, I didn't like that she attacked me, so I'm gonna do poison spray.
Something about that I statement just made me think that we were in like couples therapy with the ghost right now. When you attacked me, I felt very hurt.
I felt very hurt.
You know, I did in fact. feel
Literally.
very hurt. Literally.
And that actually does 4 more damage, right? Because you didn't add smart
Oh,
to
I
the
did
end of
the-
that.
Oh, I thought I put smart, but yeah, no, it does
Apparently
do
didn't.
4 more damage.
Okay,
That's a
I'll
good roll.
take care of that. But yeah, it was good damage as you shake, a vial of poison into this thing's face as it just kind of gets absorbed into the ectoplasm as part of it just kind of turns green before it just kind of expels that part of itself forward, almost like it's vomiting onto the ground in front of you.
I like that.
Oh, we made
It's
a
on
ghost vomit today.
Go ahead, Willow. Pass your turn. Kaede.
And then you're gonna do the extra 4 damage.
Yeah, I'll have to do it when it's his turn.
I gotta step away for a sec.
All right.
Okay.
She's gonna make her bell, a small bell ring, or appear, and she's gonna float it right next to its head. She's gonna ring it, but it's gonna come out as just this really piercing sound.
Really
It's gonna
high-pitched bell.
yeah.
As you toll the dead with piercing damage. Well, it failed to save as just this high-pitched rings out from next to it. Willow covering her ears before it makes her bleed. Well, it's Jordane's turn and he's not here, so I'm gonna go feed my cat.
Sounds good.
Lucky cat. Why don't you
So-
come feed me? Rovan didn't.
Jordan, do you want to hear about the dessert that I made the other night?
Sure, I'm very hungry.
Well, last night I made.
This'll help.
You guys know dump cake, right?
Uh-huh.
Where you, or
Yeah.
like canned filling. So I poured like strawberry pie filling, and then I had a lemon cake mix. So it's like a strawberry lemonade dump cake, and then on the side I made like strawberries and cream, like
Berries and
Fresca.
cream.
Exactly. Fresco con crema. It was so good. It was like still liquidy
Cream.
yesterday, but now it's frozen. So it's like strawberry cream, and it has like it has like a cinnamon in it too. It's fucking
Ooh.
dope, my dude.
Okay.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Cameron went to feed Kitty, but it is your turn.
Yes,
I'm
I am
gonna
back.
come in right here.
Round
Give
one, you'll
her-
get advantage.
What?
If he goes around one, he'll
Oh.
get advantage.
Oh,
I thought you said round one. He gets
Like
it.
this?
I also thought
Yeah, that's
that.
what I heard too.
My bad.
like that one?
Yes.
Cool beans. Food. Oh my god, will you stop making it not on that? Thank you.
Nope.
That's
Did
sneak
do it?
that's sneak attack damage though.
That was rough.
Oh.
Just a couple more on one of those, you probably would have killed
Yeah.
it.
And bye.
Oakley hops her out. Skip, 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 stab! Oh, that didn't die. Skip, 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 run away. Just kind of slides behind
Hit and run.
Willow in the doorway.
Yeah, you're basically a spell, and it's kind of funny because
Ash, it's your
I
turn
cast
after
Oakley.
Oakley passes.
80
Oh, yeah.
feet. She has a speed of 80 feet. Like the fucking half range firebolt, man.
Plenty of spells
Right.
that's longer than their range.
Yeah.
ideal. Piercing damage.
Wow,
Yeah, but
that
you
doesn't mean
do-
anything for Kaede. Kaede casting
Right.
fucking bludgeoning firebolts.
But does she deal non-magical damage?
No, and that's a good thing.
Introduce
okay,
a
so,
monster.
Ash pulls out his book and chants, and I will show you something different from either your shadow at morning striding
Are you
behind you,
casting
or your
Dissonant
shadow at
Whispers?
evening rising to meet you. I will show you fear and a handful of dust. And
Vicious-
finally cast Vicious
oh,
Mockery
Vicious
for the first
Mockery.
time. It does
Woo.
nothing.
And it does nothing.
Yay.
The ghost is wise enough to not take your
This
flame
ghost
bait so
has been in
seriously.
here having a fashion show. She is feeling so confident.
She's
The
been
ghost got super bored and was
trying
like,
on
what?
outfits
Huh?
for 50
What?"
years. 50 goddamn years. Well, she can't see Oakley, but she knows you're right there. So she's gonna just take a step to the side and just let out a loud screech as she
Oh, is she a
points
Banshee?
at you. I'd like a wisdom save. And sadly,
Pointing at me.
Willow is in front of the door, so in between them, so she's going to go and fucking whack Willow again.
Do I have
Ooh.
advantage?
No,
Ooh.
it's just a
Please?
wisdom save.
Please?
As the ghost screeches and
I'm lucky.
slams into Willow. You're lucky. Go ahead. Roll another wisdom save.
Be better, please be better, please be better, please be better.
Nope.
It's
Oakley.
not better.
For a moment, manages to fight off the numbing in her brain before it overcomes her, and she looks around, confused, flabbergasted, and no idea what's going on, as the last 24 hours of her memory slips
I
away
thought-
from her mind.
Was memory mine?
Wait, she was at 12?
I
think
thought
Oakley
she'd
Oh,
only
only
sorry,
got
got
12.
one.
Sorry, 12. My
Okay.
bad. Yeah, 12 hours slap away. So you don't know where you're at, but you remember the plant fight at least.
What the fuck? Where are we?
Hazel.
Stop the ghost! Stop the ghost!
At least she forgot her near-death experience.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, she doesn't.
That's one way of dealing with that trauma.
Yeah. Ghost insomnia or ghost amnesia.
Hey guys, hear me out. What if we just keep the ghost here? Then we could like have people pay to like forget
So
like all
I
their.
casually
like,
kill the
embarrassment.
ghost. I casually kill the ghost, and then just without a second thought, just turn to Oakley and start explaining where we are. I'd be like, "Hang on a sec, I gotta take care of this." I kill the ghost.
Oh no.
Oakley, 1 minute. Shoop. Okay, so what had happened was Oakley gets caught up to the past hour or so. I'm gonna let you guys discuss whatever you want to discuss for a minute, because when I went to the bathroom and fed Kitty, I saw that there was animal vomit, so I have to go take care of that.
Oh dear.
I will be back in a few minutes.
I'm gonna go see if there's something to eat.
Yeah, let's take a quick bio break, and let's say 9:10 is when everyone should be back.
Okay.
Okay.
I know if anyone who ever watches this in the future, good luck with this weird minutes of silence. So
I mean, it might not be
I mean,
silent.
they can just fast forward, right? Like
10
we said,
10 minutes.
Like, this is where you skip ahead 10 minutes, dear listeners.
It was oregano, right?
No,
What one was it?
the far right.
Oh,
Did I say left?
I think I heard the R sound and thought you said oregano, and actually you said right.
I'm gonna pee while we're waiting. Still waiting. What is happening? Is anybody else hearing that dinging coming from me?
I do not hear a dinging coming from you.
Like a Discord ding or a different
Yeah.
one?
Like a
Yes.
Discord.
I've been hearing Discord endlessly.
Oh, that ding. Yes. I heard that time.
Don't even know what the fuck's happening. I'm not getting any notifications at all.
Strange. I think it's well established at this point that Discord's kind of messy.
I'm
And
just gonna leave and see what, and come back and see what happens.
that's fair.
Oh, what the fuck
There it
even-
is.
I don't know. Do you have other Discords open?
And
Or
I mean, not like open.
I mean, sorry, I
don't-
should say, do you have other Discords that are getting messages?
I don't actually know because it's not showing any notifications for it. So I think I'm just gonna mute all the channels.
I was gonna say mute most of your servers.
Yeah. I think that should be good. Nope. What the fucking hell? Do I just need to mute everything? Is that an option? Can I like mute everything and then unmute this one specifically?
If you go into Do Not Disturb, you won't receive notifications. You'll still be able to be in Discord, but any like dings from other servers or messages or whatever just won't pop up.
Is that under accessibility? or
No, click on your username at the bottom, and where it has your like mute and deafen, and then it'll let go online, idle, do not disturb, invisible. You can either do invisible or invisible might not work, but do not disturb. That should cancel it.
Why Discord? Why? Okay. Not disturb. Alright. I think that should stop it. If it doesn't, well, fuck.
It's not like it's that big a deal. It's not like it's a super loud, constant noise. I feel like a little ding's pretty bearable. All things considered.
I've definitely watched streams before where somebody's Discord was going off.
I always get fucked whenever I hear someone's like messenger go off in the background of something.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, I have Facebook open? What? Oh no, that was them.
You glance to your phone instinctively.
I know, or you hear the
Mhm.
like you said, the Discord notification, and you probably don't have Discord open nearly as much as I do. But
No.
it's just like, what? Who's messaging me? What? What's going on? I want to see what people are doing. And then it's like, oh no, nothing is happening. It's just the streams pinging.
It's almost like a weird little hit of FOMO or something.
I don't even know what it's from. It's more. I feel like it's more social anxiety. It's like, oh God, what's happening? Is someone talking about me?
I
Do I-
can't miss it.
Do I have to be obligated to do something? It's like if someone asks me and it's like, what if they're asking me a question about something? I have opinions on things and people ask me my opinions.
Oh, I was thinking it was more of like a phone a friend. Like, quick, Cameron, I need you to tell me the answer to this thing that I know you know. Who is the actress who died by getting strangled by a scarf and like that got tangled in a wheel well of her car?
I'm gonna
It's
be-
for $1 million.
I'm gonna be honest. So I know the answer. My question is, do you know the answer or are you just
Yes.
waiting? Okay, good. Good. I'm like, you should know this at this point.
I know that information is in my brain, but I cannot pull
Uh,
it to the surface right
would-
now.
Isadora
Duncan.
Duncan. I was going to try to figure out a hint to be like, Isadora something to do with donut franchises. But that wouldn't work quite well.
You know, I never really stopped to think about it before, but if I was on one of those general knowledge type shows, I think Cameron might be my lifeline, just for the sheer amount of random shit he knows.
I appreciate that. I think
I don't know if I know anyone with as broad a range.
I think the best compliment Trevor's ever given me was, I think it was my senior year of high school. We were done with Quiz Bowl, and he's like, "Man, of the seniors who are graduating, yeah, I'll miss all of you, but I think I'll miss you most on Quiz Bowl because you are irreplaceable. I know what Nick knows. I know what everyone else knows. I don't know what you know, so I can't learn it." And it's like, that's why I was there. That's,
Like, you had that question. I'm pretty sure at one point you got the question right about, like, Jello confusing people by
that's-
emitting brainwaves
that's my
and just, like, all
favorite.
sorts of things.
That's my favorite Quiz Bowl memory. Just because
Whoa.
how I buzzed in. Hello, welcome back. Just how when I buzzed in, everyone in the room was like, "Why the hell did this kid buzz in? What the fuck?" And then I said Jello and just looked around the room and everyone was like, "What?" The moderator reading the question looked down, looked up, looked down. He's like, "That is correct." And everyone in the room was
Did
just
he-
like, "What the fuck?"
Did he not even finish the question?
No,
Is that what happened?
it wasn't even before the question was over. I buzzed in early because I knew the answer before it was done, and that's why everyone was like, "What the hell?" Like if the question was done, you
And
could
then
just-
to say Jello.
yeah.
Like, I know it is the correct answer, but
But if you don't know it, it's like what? Because if you don't, if no one buzzes in,
the question was about brainwaves. How did Jello even
Jello
get
come
involved?
because if the question gets done being read, you can buzz in and guess anything. So if I would have buzzed in afterwards and said Jello, people would be like, "Oh, it's just a dumb guess." But I was confident, and that's
You knew.
I knew.
Because if you buzz it early and mess up, it's negative points.
Yeah, it's a
so-
penalty.
Alright.
At that point, it's like, who would waste points?
9/11,
saying
guys.
Jello?
Is Trina back?
It's 9/11 on 9/11 once again.
Trina, are you here?
She's late.
Doesn't seem like it.
She just unmuted
Wait.
herself, so I think she's here, but her Discord's messing up.
Ah,
Oh, okay,
I-
I'm here.
I-
I'm so sorry.
Oh, there we go.
I was talking. Hello.
Hey, I have
Hello.
a question about the
don't
memory
know.
loss. Is it like you don't remember at all, or is it like you forget and if somebody reminds you, you remember?
It is complete memory loss.
Okay,
Those memories
so
are
I'm not gonna have any of the feelings that were attached to being paralyzed,
Wrapped around by a giant
and dragged
spider.
around by a
Correct.
giant spider.
That's why they
you-
were
you
saying.
have subconscious fears.
Yeah, that's why they were saying, "Oh, we have." That's a great way to get rid of your past trauma, or a convenient way to get rid of the trauma of nearly dying.
Yeah, I just didn't understand if it was like
It was,
you get reminded.
if
and
your
it
memory
comes
could be
back.
jogged.
As of right now, it does not seem that way. No.
Okay, cool.
From that day on, Oakley was just a little more afraid of spiders than she was before, and
Yeah.
she never knew why.
Alright, onward.
Onward
Did
on the
we loot
adventure.
that room? I'm gonna loot the
Is
room.
there anything in this room? Or
I
is it
too
just
will
one
loot the room.
There's musty ass clothes.
Yeah, Oakley, roll a investigation check and a d6.
The D6.
Malcolm might be interested in the musty-ass clothes.
Oh, madam.
I mean,
You search around the room, but you don't really seem to find anything of inherent value. You can kind of tell that most of these garments in their heyday were like very fine silks and linens and just very elegant, high quality garments.
I have to go unplug my
No,
headset.
they're
I'll
trash.
be right back.
And now, yes, they're mostly trash. Mildew, molded, rotted, moth ate, plant growthed.
It's just a bunch of old people clothes in here.
I mean, I agree with Hazel that I think Malcolm will love this room, but let's keep. I think the cupboard is safer for him right now.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean to suggest that we get him right now. It was just kind of a note like, hey, we should remember to tell Malcolm about this room.
Good point. Was there a door in this room or no? I can't really...
No, there is not a door out of that room. That is the closet for the changing room you were in.
So down the hall.
Oh, so we walked into a woman changing? Ooh, awkward.
Well, she was mostly holding up outfits, trying to figure out what she wanted to change into.
Oh, so there were.
I mean, you're also the only
That's
dude
bad.
here.
What was that,
Man,
Kaede?
so there wasn't any ghost titties? That's sad.
No ghost titties.
Wait,
Robin
are
in the
you gay?
background. Huh?
Kaede, are you gay?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is this a surprise? I mean, I guess I didn't know, but I was just sort of assuming from everything about her.
It's still nice to get confirmation. Kaede,
True.
how fucking old are you?
You will never
Sorry.
know.
Okay.
And she walks out the door.
You will never know. Winky face blows a kiss.
Willow, don't you know
So
you're never
she's
supposed
the
to ask a
youngest
woman
one
her
here.
age?
Willow wants to know if she's the youngest. Ash, how old are you?
She's probably youngest by demeanor alone. Oakley, where the fuck are you going?
Where
I'm
is
pretty
Oakley
sure
going?
I'm older than you.
I call
We're-
as she
we were
starts
going down here
walking
to this
away.
hallway.
Ash, how old are you?
Older than you.
Oh no, it's a
I can
it's a
tell
block
because
of
you still have
wood.
the light in your eyes.
I can't remember
Yeah,
how
Willow's 18.
old I
She
was.
does, in
I think
fact
I was
have
a,
light in her
I think I was a junior in college.
Kaede is the youngest though, because I specifically wanted to make the Gen Z in the party of millennials.
Willow is 18. She's
Or-
not a millennial.
Oh no, Ash's party dad. Oh no.
Oh no!
Does that
So
surprise
Willow-
you? At the slightest.
Willow and Kaede are probably really close on age.
You're
Yeah,
all pretty
that
close
makes
together.
sense.
I think Ash is
Willow
probably
what-
the oldest. Because everyone else
Yeah.
is. You're all college age for the most part.
No, Willow just turned 18.
Yeah.
Like,
Ash is in
just
his like
turned 18
mid to
before
late
she
20s.
went on this trip.
Anyway, there's a door. Otherwise, the hallway continues forward, and you can see a stairwell up at the moment, mostly kind of partway covered in some vines. But you can also see that hallway continues off to the right.
Do you want to at least peek down that hallway to make sure it's not like swarming with spiders or something before we kick down the door and kill any other things in the room?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool, thanks. Oakley, what do you see?
Hold on.
A stairwell down,
Wait a minute.
and
What am I supposed to be typing?
you don't have to make a roll for anything
Oh, okay.
unless you're trying to.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
stealth.
a real big stair.
Unless you're trying to roll stealth.
Yeah, I was trying to roll
Then
stealth.
just hit 1 and enter.
Hit 1 and enter. Oh,
Because it did.
yeah. Right,
And then
gotcha.
roll a d6.
And what now?
And then roll a d6.
I don't see anything. It's all dead.
You kind of begin creeping along. You can see a stairwell up, and stairwell down. And then also it kind
No
of
ghosts or spiders.
it also kind of continues off to the right also. So you can kind of Continue
Okay, so
on
I
this
see the
direction.
stairwells down, the stairwells up,
and
and
then
then some way over this way.
and then yeah, it continues over this way.
It looks all clear.
All right, cool.
I guess
Gotta
actually
do
I
that.
walk back and say it looks all clear since I don't want the I don't know what's behind these walls into here.
Into here.
So I come
Alright.
over and say that.
Yes. Okay. All right. What you guys doing? You got like three. You got like four options.
Door number 1.
Make a perception check and a
Ready in
D4
action.
for me, Ash.
Fastball special.
Okay, they plays baseball.
Ooh, well, I
You
don't
just
think
gotta
I'm gonna hear much.
I gotta rep the sports anime.
Gotta rep the sports anime. Haikyuu! That's your firebolt for bludgeoning. Is just you toss up a volleyball and just spike it. Leap up into the air and just crack. Anyway, you don't hear anything. It's pretty quiet on the other side of the door.
I mean, seems quiet to me. That being said, it also seemed quiet with the spider earlier, but you know, whatever. Everyone good if I open the door?
Yeah, let's do it.
Whatever.
Actually wasn't quiet with the big spider. There was a baby in there.
That's a baby.
No,
there.
I meant the spider tonight. When Ash,
Oh,
the first
that
thing that
one
happened,
lone
Ash
spider.
opened the door and there was
That
one
almost
spider.
got bit by a spider. Yeah. All right, you crack open the door and you see a
Library?
you see a library and you see a
Oh, Malcolm is gonna
figure
fucking.
of a middle-aged man with a bulbous, crooked, scarred nose, wild, messy hair, and a big, unkempt beard. He's kind
Albert
of
Einstein?
hunched
A
over.
ghost,
you
I
said
assume?
unkept
Yes.
beard.
He's kind of hunched over a table. Looks like he's writing down something or flipping the pages of a book almost.
Hey guys, let's make a rule in here: no fire.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Don't do
I
fire.
will not use
I don't
fire.
have fire. Can't use fire. I can. It's called a torch, though. Different.
I mean,
I just give
Alright.
a thumbs up.
Fastball
So do we need
special.
initiative?
Yes.
I got that fastball special.
Oh, fair. I typed in my initiative the fastest. Why'd I roll a 1?
I'm
I
a
rolled
six.
a
I may have
two,
rolled a
got the
1,
same
but
as
at least
you.
I'm going before Kaede.
Hmm.
At least I'm going to
Wow,
Fort
this is
Cayenne.
not a great rolling.
No, I think Kaede is about to lose 24 hours of memory.
Wow. You know it's bad when my 10 is the highest out of the player characters.
Oof.
I will say something right now in complete honesty. If these monsters have not been rolling top of initiative anyway, technically initiative is an ability check. So
Yes. I appreciate that, Cameron.
yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
good to go
fastball.
start.
It just kind of stands there researching. You kind of hear a kind of quiet, contemplative muttering almost.
Hey, do you guys want to shut the door?
Ash, make a perception check, followed by a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. This is all great things. Oh, okay, that was weird.
Oh, okay, it just took a second.
And then I'll roll the D. Oh, you already got the D4.
Oh.
Um,
I was trying to be on it.
You were on
for
it.
ya.
I was just on it for myself for once. Okay.
Oh no.
Ash, you can kind of understand and hear what the ghost is muttering thing in front of the door. You've got a much better earshot. And unfortunately, while you can comprehend the words briefly, also, I guess, Yeah, you gotta hear the words briefly, and are like, oh, that's really important information. I need to share that.
I don't
But
suppose
then
I could
your
like repeat the
mind
words as I
Goes.
hear them.
Then your mind kind of goes fuzzy as 12 hours slip away.
Yeah, I don't suppose I could just like repeat them as I heard them, huh? That makes sense. That's unfortunate.
Hazel.
So.
Do I get my
Oh.
ready?
Sorry, yeah, you get ready.
Yeah, I was about to
My
say.
bad. My bad. I forgot about
I don't
that.
see Kay hasting.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. You're not going to be able to kill it in one shot, so it doesn't really change much.
I missed anyway.
Oh, you missed anyway. Rip. Ash, did you have a ready to action? Or you opened the door?
No, I opened the door.
I mean, if he did, he forgot about it.
If he did, he forgot about it, yeah. What happened to
That's
Ash is
pretty
a
good.
really bad case of going into a room, forgetting what you're doing, and leaving. He went
We
into a
all
room
have-
and forgot his entire day. He's like, "What? Where am
Yeah.
I?"
ADHD mountain. ADHD house.
Yep. Hazel, it's your turn.
Hey, no.
The door is. Wow. Shit is rough over here. Okay.
Ew. We're gonna lose to one old man ghost.
I want to do Thorn Whip. Should I try it or?
Try just.
Oh,
the
we
word
said I was
thorn.
gonna try just Thorn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if that works. No, not accent. I need the one.
Darn.
I don't even know how it comes up with these options sometimes. How did you get from Thorn to any of these?
I think it just picks spells from your list, basically. Anyway, Gotcha! Thorn Whip. Would you like to pull it closer?
Nope.
Okay.
That's the sound Thornwhip makes.
Yes.
That's the verbal component.
That's the verbal component. Hazel says that every time.
Just starts doing
Willow,
the
you're on
fucking
deck.
Indiana Jones.
Hazel's seen Indiana Jones probably at least a couple times, right? It's one of those like
Yeah, I would
it's one
think
of those,
so.
One of those cinema classics. And being a theater kid, I imagine you could appreciate it.
Some good ass props in those movies.
Yeah, practical effects. Oakley, are you gonna run in and stab it?
Sure. I'm gonna do it with the dagger, so it can't be moving fast.
So it can't be moving. There you go.
Dagger. Oh, is dagger interchangeable?
Technically no, but it should be.
Oh.
It used to be.
Oh, okay.
Back in my day.
So, I mean, historically, you know, daggers were used for cutting meat and things.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just stabbing.
Really depends on what kind of dagger you've got.
Exactly.
I think the dagger that like D&D expects you to have is not the one that everybody imagines.
It's a punching dagger.
It's like a stiletto or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they give it to the classes that assume it's like a practical dagger too. You know, like, oh, cut meat or stuff. But it's like, what?
Oakley.
Oakley.
Yeah, I'm trying. Alright.
GH1.
And will there be sneak attack on this one?
Yes, there will. I'm just going to say forward for you, Jordan. If you don't have sneak attack, I'll say something. As a swashbuckler, you will have sneak attack almost all the time unless you're surrounded by enemies.
It was more me forgetting how the fuck to type it.
Just sneak
I
attack.
just copied it this time.
Oh, that's a good idea. Good way to do it. Anyway, you go up,
God.
you try to
We
try to
just keep
slash at this
whiffing.
ghost, and it's a little disturbed from the thorn whip still, and man, it's just kind of turn out of the way of your knife. Are you gonna move again?
Go up, bye.
Willow, you're on deck. You're up, and then Trevor, you're on deck.
Looking
So,
for what?
I just want to say, so what's happened here is Ash opened a door, forgot everything, and is just like blinking, and then just sees everyone just like whiffing on this ghost. He's like, "Are we attacking the ghost? Are we?"
Yep.
Explain when we're
attacking the
done.
ghost?"
Kill that. Ooh,
Yes, we're
that's
attacking the
funny.
ghost.
On save. That's rough.
Yeah. Also, I think the range on poison spray is like 20 feet or 10 feet.
Oh no, it's 10. I'm sorry. I needed to get closer for that.
Okay. I was about to be like, did you move forward? Because I feel like you knew that, and you did. So.
Yeah.
You could do 10 feet from where you were here. Back one.
Cool.
There or there. Yeah, that's both 10 feet.
And then that, but he succeeded, so
You succeeded. What other cantrips do you
Disappointing.
have?
what was that?
What other cantrips do you have prepared?
I have Firebolt, which I'm not doing. I
Yeah.
have Ray of Frost.
I was
Oh,
just.
I forgot to add the smart to the back of that, but it's
Well, it
not
wouldn't matter
because
because
he succeeded.
it's saved.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, saving throw cantrips aren't technically as good as ones that make an attack roll. You're more likely to hit most of the time than for something to fail a save.
That's fair.
You can keep doing it. It does a lot of damage, and that's why it's a saving throw cantrip. But just a thing to consider if you want consistency. Ray of Frost or
Yeah.
Firebolt might work too.
All right.
Well,
But
I
they
can't.
deal less
I can't
damage.
do Firebolt.
Not Firebolt right
because-
now, but
Yeah. Yes, in the
Yeah.
future it would normally be Firebolt.
Yeah.
The
You've-
reason why I'm doing the
you've just done poison
is
for a
because
while.
I get the
Uh,
because I get the added
Well, you get smart
4 points.
for poison or for fire too, don't you?
I get smart for fire, but we're in a
Yeah. Oh, no,
wooden
you don't get
thing,
it for
yeah.
cold though. That's right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they don't think alchemies are going to make cold things.
exactly.
I
That's
believe
right.
I'll get it.
That's
Right.
Yeah.
You go
Okay.
get that. Georges.
Ash, you are confused. You have seen Oakley, Hazel, and Kaede. Or I guess you haven't seen Kaede, because you would have forgot that, because she technically attacked first. You have seen Oakley, Hazel, and Willow all attack this ghost. You have no recollection of the
Get
past
'em.
12 hours. No idea where you're at. What are you doing?
Get him, Ash.
I'm gonna consult the spirits first to see what they think is best.
5.
This boy?
Tail
You
of the
gonna talk to
Avenger.
this
For
dude?
1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of your Bardic Inspiration die. That's cool.
I've been very happy for the Tale of the Avenger. I've been waiting for it. So, Ash is a little confused about why we're fighting, but like thinks it's probably for a good idea. So when he gets the Tale of the Avenger, he's like, maybe I just won't throw punches myself, and chants, hold on to your grudges until you can trick your enemies underground to bury them alive. And gives it to Willow again, because she's there.
Because she's there.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm wearing armor though. Oh no. I'm sorry. I saw Kaede
Oh.
cast mage armor, and I'm like, what?
He's got to do that every combat, so he keeps getting the AC bonus.
I'm
Yes,
about to
I'm-
make a fucking like.
Oh, have you not yet?
Yeah, I'm about to make a alias for it.
I'm sorry. What's the
Is
thing
this
that
a
I get from
Pokemon
Ash?
poster on the ground?
How do
Uh,
I add it to me?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not like temporary hit points, but basically every time you get hit now, they take
With a
D8 of
melee
damage.
attack.
The melee.
It has to be a react cast 'cause it's usually not on my turn that I do it
Okay.
because I tried to do it before the enemy's turn just
Ah.
in case I
Yeah, that makes
get
sense.
chosen for the attack.
I guess I don't know if you have to do Kaede twice, but I'm going to try that. I spelled alias
I
wrong.
think you're spelling alias wrong.
I was. The first time I totally did it wrong anyway, and then I noticed it and I just didn't do it again.
Just you don't have to do Kaede again. You just have to do dash I.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, you can fix it.
Yeah.
We don't need it right now anyway. We can do this later.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kaede, what are you doing?
Kaede is going to step forward, and she is going to Kamehameha.
And a Hame. Oh, what? Witch bolt? That's not what I expected for
That's always been
Kamehameha.
it. That's always been it. Because it's forced, so as long as Witch Bolt is active, she's screaming ah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of Hadouken. Got it.
Yeah.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, so she's just going ah until Witch Bolt ends.
As a beam of lightning shoots from Kaede's hands.
It's the first
could
spell I
all-
cast.
If you weren't a wave, you could do the Star Wars thing. Unlimited power.
Oh, that's not anime though.
Seeing the beam
Yeah,
of
I know,
energy
That's what I said.
crashing into its torso, it's going to let out a howling screech at Kaede, who needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And succeeds.
Nice.
Uh,
Very
Thanks.
wise.
managing to not lose the next who knows how long part of their memory. Kaede is unfortunately also getting smacked in the face by this kind of gnarled, ugly, beastly ghost. As they go up and they fucking deck you. And you lose concentration on Witch Bolts, but you can kind of feel a numbing, sharp pain in your brain as its fist connects. Hazel.
Damn it, it was supposed to punch
You're
Willow,
right,
not
but
Kaede.
if you make the save. That's weird.
Bitch is just reeling off and fucking decking everybody.
Well, I hit it that time anyway.
A blast with the starry form as it gets up in Kaede's face.
Guess what else?
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip. We'll have to figure something out for Thorn Whip.
Yeah. I capitalized I like an idiot. We could probably just set it up as an attack.
Yeah, that would
would
make
probably
sense.
be the easiest way to do it. Anyway, you hit, and as you whip out at it, lashing it with your Thorn Whip, presumably leaving it as you are.
Yeah. Yeah, if I want to bring anything closer, I'll let you know. Otherwise, you can assume I'm fine with it where it is.
Gotcha. Oakley.
Do-do-do.
Willow on deck.
I'm gonna actually do like a there.
You have advantage. No, Kaede is not doing melee range. Not a melee fighter right now, so this is the normal attack.
What? That's stupid.
Kaede has just got hit in the face after Kamehamehaing. She's not really in the position to offer much distraction to give you advantage. It's still sneak
Was it
attack,
moving
though.
slower? I guess
Yes,
it
it
didn't
did.
really move like a lot, so it
No.
didn't matter. But
It moved like 10 feet.
rapier.
Rapier. A little bit better on the piercing or on the sneak attack this time, but
I hit it.
it hit it. Swoosh! Stab.
This ghost is bloodied.
As this kind of ectoplasm
The
form
ghost is
beginning to melt.
ectoplasmed.
Ectoplasm is kind of beginning to melt away and blob off.
Gross.
Are you staying there or are you leaving?
Oh yeah, I'm leaving.
Doot, doot, doot.
I just fucking yeet myself over fucking Willow. I'm just like, ha, eat
Willow.
frog. Yeah.
Yes, as soon as Oakley passes the turn.
I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Willow is going to rub the sides of her legs and store up a bunch of static electricity and then grab him. He is shocked.
I didn't know where you were going with that at first.
I was also
and-
confused at first.
That's okay.
It's like, what are her legs sore?
Sparks begin kind of jumping around and coursing through this thing's kind of form for a moment before it kind of recollects itself, still a little bit shocked from the attack. Ash.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out if Roll20 is doing something weird. I can't. Where's my token?
You're below Hazel.
You're under me.
Okay. I don't.
We'll just put
Okay.
Hazel back there.
Yeah, that's fine. I just needed to be in the doorway so I could, hit the guy with my attacks.
Yeah.
Fair.
This is 10, 20. Or I don't have enough to like get around. Whatever. I'm just gonna stab the ghost.
Okay. When in doubt, just stab it.
PH1, right?
Oh, how are these
You
bookshelves?
missed. You just missed. The attack went through. But
Okay.
You just got a crit fail. You just fumbled.
Yeah. Okay, I was just bad.
Ash staggers forward through the door, tries to dodge Hazel and Kaede and Willow. It just goes to stab the thing and just kind of stumbles,
Tripped on
but
like a
catches
hole
himself.
in the floor and stuff, and just like, ah, Jesus.
Rolled your ankle a little bit.
Listen, Ash is still a little off balance here.
Yeah, he's like, what's
Ash
happening? He's still a little
Isn't
confused.
quite sure why we're fighting a ghost. But he'll inspire Oakley anyway, because it looks like we all need it at this point.
How high are these bookshelves?
The bookshelves are probably about 8 feet tall.
And the ceiling.
10 or so, a little bit, 10, 11.
Okay. So there's only like a 3 foot
Yeah,
between them.
there's not a very big gap between the bookshelves and the ceiling. Big enough where you could fit a couple things, but not like a person. Ding! I assume this is piercing or something.
Yes.
Okay.
It's I'm not using necrotic against ghosts. I don't know if they're resistant
Yes.
or not, but
No.
that's her line of thinking.
Yeah. This ghost is very surrounded. I would like Kaede, Ash, and Willow to roll me a percentile apiece. And then whoever rolls the lowest to roll a wisdom save.
Huh. Ooh. Oh, that's a D3.
And then I would like... I don't know why I rolled a D3. Alright, so I would like Ash to make a wisdom save. And then I would like... Oh, wait, did Kaede roll the lowest? Kaede rolled a 72.
Yeah, I rolled the lowest.
Ooh.
Ash!
Ooh.
Didn't get it.
Ooh.
Goes
You
into
forget
this room,
the rest of your
staggers,
life.
misses with his dagger, or misses with the rapier, catches himself before he falls after rolling his ankle, but then looks around after hearing a high-pitched shriek and a guttural growl coming from the ghost. As he looks around, the past 24 hours gone from his memory.
Ooh.
And then I would like Kaede and Willow to roll me a percentile again.
At this point, do we just recognize the look on somebody's face when this happens to them?
Probably.
I don't like that 96, Willow.
Willow fucking does.
As the ghost
Ow.
screeches, Ash grabs his head, muddled in confusion and forgetfulness, as a follow-up strike on the one previous catches Kaede straight in the gut, her mind fuzzy and confused. Hazel.
You should have walked out the door.
I feel
and
so
died.
boring, but I really feel like I've got my optimized attacks here. I don't even have to go in the room this way.
You missed with Thorn Whip. Hazel
Him with the scary form, though.
steps to the side, blasts an arrow past confused Ash, and kind of winded Kaede before stepping back to the side, ready for another round of attack. Oakley.
And in she goes.
And in she goes.
It's got to be so amusing to, especially for Hazel. Everyone else is in the room, and then Oakley
Sprinting
In
back,
and
back
out.
and forth, back
just
and forth.
watching Oakley run.
And all Hazel's doing is like just kind of leaning off to the side to check through the door.
Yeah, I'm just like, pew, pew.
Oakley must have been really good at like suicides for whatever sport she played.
She just did track and
was-
field.
Yeah.
So
Well, she
suicide
did the track, I
sprints.
did the field.
Yeah, she did the track. Oakley sprints back in, seeing Ash confused, and stabs the ghost one good time in the back before it sinks and melts its form back down through the floor.
We should rest.
Oakley,
Yeah, we got some people in some pretty rough shape.
Oakley, did you just kill a ghost? Are we fighting ghosts? Where are
I
we?
know about the ghosts.
Ash, why don't you take a seat and we'll have
Because
a
we've
little
been here a
chit
couple
chat.
weeks, right?
Yeah.
Like, we've known about the ghost
Yeah,
for some time.
I
For
guess
a while.
I guess he doesn't realize that we're fighting them now.
Yeah, you had never
They-
fought
Yeah,
them
we're
before.
fighting them.
The ghost.
I don't know-
Or something.
I honestly don't know how much it's worth explaining to people at this point. Like, we're fighting the ghost, that's what you need to know for now.
The best part about this is one person loses their memory and everyone else fills them in, and then it's just this awkward
And then the next
propagation.
person loses their memory.
This
Like, so
awkward
we'll know
propagation
the
of
whole
knowledge.
story, but then we'll get a point where nobody remembers the actual story,
Exactly.
but we'll know it.
Exactly.
Well,
Except me, 'cause I'm just not bothering to go in rooms.
Oakley.
Yeah.
I want to.
I'm fine with resting.
I want to quick cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Quick ritual cast.
Quick ritual cast, detect magic. You detect, coming from, kind of buried in beneath some of the ruined, waterlogged books and notes and pages, two cases, two scroll cases.
That's not what I meant.
Pretty basic, kind of wood caps, leather tubing, that are emanating. I will tell you the types of magic here in a second, because I'm assuming you're going to do this to figure that out.
I also want to check for traps on them as I pick them up.
It is one of them is conjuration. The other is probably also conjuration. Now that I think about it, it is also conjuration.
Check for traps.
Make an investigation check or an arcana check, because you're seeing if the spell scrolls are trapped, presumably.
Yeah. Oof.
They don't seem trapped.
I'm gonna open them and check them out.
They are spell scrolls, and you do not know the spells off the top of your head. You cannot immediately identify them, so they are spells you do not know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ritual cast Identify twice while we take our short rest.
If you're casting
Before we do
spells,
that, I'm gonna investigate
if
the
you're
room.
ritual casting, I'm going to say that you can't get the short rest, because that's you're
Can we
casting
take
the
an
spell for the whole thing.
Can we take an extra 20 minutes here, guys, so I can identify these?
I mean,
Yeah,
Ash
sure.
is still just kind of like reeling, so he's like, yeah, I could use an extra 20 minutes.
Identify 1 minute. Yeah. Okay.
So a short
okay.
rest is 10 minutes,
A short
and then
rest is an
another one will
hour.
be another.
The short
Oh,
rest
it
is
is.
an hour, and then I have 2 11-minute casts of Identify.
Are
Oh,
you doing a tiny hut again?
No, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
So an extra 30 minutes actually. It's 10 minutes for Tiny Hut too.
I don't really need. I'm in pretty good shape. I'd like to investigate the papers and books and all that type of shit.
Okay. I will
I
say
also rolled to investigate, but it.
that's
fucking-
a light enough activity where you could get away with a short rest. Ritual casting a spell is a little bit too much involved. I feel.
Okay, well, like I
but
said,
you're
I'm
just-
fine
you're
either
just-
way.
You're
So.
just checking it out. I'm just saying for Kaede, because she's sitting casting Identify, and that's why
You're
it's
all
a
like
little
looking
bit-
for stuff,
yeah.
and she's like sitting with her head in her hands next to this like swirling Google search bar icon in front of her.
Just this
we
little
short rest again?
rainbow swirl. Kai or Hazel, whoever is just checking out the random papers and stuff, roll investigation.
Oh, that's not the right chat. Chat, go.
I sure do look at those papers, and they sure are papers. They say stuff on them.
I rolled a 6 on
Cool
like the whole room.
papers. A 1d60? Alright.
Well, I guess
What?
I guess it actually should have been a little bit more than that. That should have been a D90.
D1000. D600. That's what we
Now
meant.
it's a T1000.
I typed that wrong.
Terminator.
D69.
Okay. So, Hazel, you haven't been memory wiped yet, so you don't have to roll anything. Willow, roll me a d6. Willow, Hazel, your combined efforts managed to scrounge together some intact pages. Roll a couple of Arcana checks. And then, Trina, I need a d6.
Yeah.
That's still 17. That's not bad. All right, Willow. Despite some kind of gaps and fuzziness in your brain, you managed to focus and kind of sit down and read. And from what you can gather, a lot of the notes and things here are research notes pertaining to magically growing plants and fertilizers, and also there's a small section where you collect a series of notes talking about a two-bladed greatsword and some of its strange properties. But if you all would like to roll your
like two-bladed greatsword, like Darth Maul type thing.
you don't know. It's just notes
Oh.
discussing it.
So this guy is the reason I got eaten.
If you all would like to
I
roll your hit
flip
dice,
off his pile of ectoplasm.
if you all would like to roll your hit dice to heal up, I don't know how many each of you have left.
I have 4 left.
Same. I don't know how many.
How
I think
many
I have
did
2.
you get in the beginning?
Equal to your
Wow.
level.
Equal to our level.
But if you took a
okay.
short rest last night, you don't probably have all of them.
No, I'm aware of that.
I took 1 the day
I don't
before
know.
this.
How do I check my health again?
It's in the pinned message.
Because you've taken damage. You have 15 out of 33,
Don't forget Song of Rest.
and also to add your con mod for each hit die you roll.
I'm just gonna use 1.
Is it a D8 or a D6 for Song of Rest?
It's a D8. It's equal to
Bardic.
Bardic die. At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Ooh, Kaede is rolling some health.
We do SR.
You won't have to do SR because you don't get any spells back. Or any features back.
So
You
I'm
just have
just
to
rolling
heal.
a D and then doing ouchie.
Yeah, you're just rolling your health and then healing.
At some point during this time, Ash, the first time for him, but not the first time for you all, goes over and pokes the goo and says, "Are these ghosts squishier than you guys expected? I feel like I didn't expect these ghosts to be this like slimy."
Squish,
Yep,
squish.
they sure are squishy and slimy, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nice
Kaede,
feature.
the
Yes.
2 spell scrolls that you identified are Tensor's Floating Disc
Ooh, that's a
and
good one.
Unseen Servant.
Are they both 1 level? First level?
I mean, yeah, they're both first level spells.
Hey guys, I'm gonna need like 4 more minutes as she starts feverishly drawing. And I'm gonna copy both of them into my spell scrolls, which uses the last of
I would
my
like to take
learning.
while we're doing this time. I would like to take one of the sacks out of my backpack or whatever. Rip it up or cut it up the little bits and turn them into earplugs.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Okay. You rip up some burlap sack and kind of roll up to the best of your ability these kind of uncomfortable and rough earbuds or earplugs. It's hard to say how effective they'll be against the ghosts, but
It's worth a shot,
would there
right?
be
Shot.
enough to make a pair
there's
for each
probably
of the
enough to
people?
make a pair for everyone. Yeah, it's a burlap sack.
I
and
can't
earplugs.
imagine it takes very much.
You probably don't. You don't even have to like destroy the entire sack. Really, you could go into the room with all the destroyed clothes if you really wanted to.
I don't know about putting that in.
Those
my
are all
ears.
musty. I don't want to put those in my ears.
Anyway, partway
Ash is
through,
just spending this whole time
Question.
trying to
Um,
get used to like
Yes.
what happened, and he's like, "Hey, so how did we get here? Where's Malcolm?"
Malcolm's
speaking
of
downstairs.
Malcolm-
Downstairs
In a
putting
room.
together pottery.
speaking
He's
of
safe.
Malcolm,
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we
Friday.
maybe invite him?
as you are working through these spell scrolls, you don't really hear it. In the back of your mind, there's a feeling that you recognize as a message from Jasper, and it is just a feeling of panic and urgency that you can kind of recognize as the signal that something has gone wrong.
Guys, something's wrong with Malcolm.
Oh,
Okay,
shit, let's
let's
go.
get going.
So what happened is Ash went, "Where's Malcolm?" And you went, "Oh, he's..." And then
Pretty much. All right.
Okay.
So we have to do some math. Oakley, okay.
One second. I was trying to figure out how many of the spell thing, or how many of the D6 or the
How much hit dice you're
I have
spending?
D8. Yeah, how many hit dice I had rolled previously.
Ah.
So I get 1d8, and I've only done that once previously. So
You should
I
have.
get-
You'd have 4 left then.
yeah, so I get 4 left. So I get the 1d8, and then I get what else added to that?
You'd roll a d8
Your-
for Song of Rest,
And your
and
con mod.
your con mod for every hit die you spend.
So I roll a d8 for my hit die and a d8 for the Son of Rest.
Yes.
you get
Okay.
1d8, like, flat from the Song of Rest.
Okay.
You don't get an extra one multiple times.
Correct.
Question. So these aren't considered prepared, right?
They are not considered prepared, no.
But they're both rituals.
But they
It's
are
not like
also-
that matters. It's fantastic.
Yes.
So yeah, as we sprint to Malcolm, I guess.
Detect magic lasts for 8 hours, right? Or is it an hour?
I think detect magic is an hour. 10 minutes, and
Oh.
it's concentration.
Okay. I knew it was concentration. Okay, up to 10 minutes. So when you cast it as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes and 6 seconds. That's still not bad. Anyway, Oakley, you're much faster than everyone.
Yep.
So you'll get ahead probably a good 2 minutes before anyone else.
I was gonna say, because Oakley can dash for a total of 80 feet, and when they do so, they don't even have
Well, Oakley can
difficult
dash
terrain,
for
right?
160 feet.
Right,
Willow,
so they
do you
can
think-
do both.
Willow, do you think you can carry me?
Cookies?
As as her eyes go blank as she's gonna go into
As you go into Jasper mode.
yeah.
Okay. You go into Jasper
Willow
mode.
Gives her a piggyback ride.
Kind of senseless and everything. Willow hoists you up, wraps your legs around her, arms around your Willow's shoulders.
I
And you,
clench on.
uh,
I
and-
can still control my body.
yeah, you kind of clench on, and you can't feel it though. Is the thing. So you don't really
Yeah.
know when.
I'm squeezing her really
real
hard.
So you kind of go
Willow
and go
can take it. It's fine.
into Jasper mode, and you see from the little bird tweet Malcolm being led down the hallway back towards the ghost kitchen, And also make a perception check for me.
Me?
Kaede, and
Oh, okay.
because this is instantaneous, basically, so you still have a little bit of time before you make it down the stairs. Okay. You can kind of see another ghostly figure, but it's almost recognizable to you. Just
Does
for a
it
brief
look
moment,
like-
but you can't quite place who it is or what the figure is of. Oakley, as you make it down stairs, make a perception check, and obviously roll the D6 because you've been gotten twice, right? Or just once? I think you've just been gotten once.
No, twice.
Oh, has he got
Twice.
twice?
Yeah, she just lost one.
Oh, you're right.
So she got recently.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, because you said 24 at first.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Because I misspoke.
Will you hand me this Benadryl?
Oakley,
Oh,
you
God.
can see the closing door at the end of the first hallway. Let me drag you back to the first level.
Is it the kitchen door that he sees? Because all I can imagine is just this very ominous door shutting to show a picture of a ghost with a butcher knife.
Absolutely.
What?
Well, I guess you wouldn't see it.
We
You'd
have
hear
a
it
Benadryl.
closing, but yes, it's the
Oh,
kitchen knife. Or kitchen door closing. So,
Mine's blurry?
zoom out and zoom back in.
That does nothing.
Zoom out and give it a second and zoom back in, like all the way out. It takes a minute sometimes.
Just gonna refresh the page.
Yeah, that works too. Alright. So, Jasper's kind of flying, doing the best of its ability to chase after Malcolm, but,
His legs are little.
well, he's
Oh
flying.
no, he's a bird, isn't
He's
he?
a bird, yeah. He could probably try to catch up and fly into the door before he shuts it, if you want him to.
No, he's not.
I didn't think so.
Based on the last experience at that room, I don't think Jasper wants to go in there.
Fair.
He will if I make him, but I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going Narelle. I'm gonna be like way too loud, like, let's go down, Willow, they just went into the kitchen room.
I just continue walking.
Everyone upstairs
This is fine.
continues kind of sprinting. Like I said, you'll be a couple rounds behind Oakley. What are you gonna do now that you're in the basement, Oakley? Are you gonna wait for
Oakley's
everyone?
going
or...
like almost 4 times faster than us.
Yeah.
Did I lose memory at all?
No, you haven't. Not yet. You
You've
haven't
not encountered anything,
encountered
I don't
anything.
think.
You've just seen.
I guess I'm just gonna while I'm sprinting, just the door's supposed to be right here, right?
That's the door he was in. Yes, that's the cupboard Malcolm was in before.
I guess I'm gonna burst through it.
You heard of the
Shoulder
doors.
check the door.
You check the room, and you don't see Malcolm or Jasper anywhere.
Oh, good.
Do I
Yeah.
see Oakley through Jasper?
Yeah. You could probably see Oakley through Jasper.
Jasper's gonna fly to Oakley.
Jasper flies over to Oakley as she's checking the doors, double checking to make sure that there's nothing wrong going on. It's a little sparrow lands on your shoulder, Oakley.
Jasper.
Actually, they'd be going 8 times faster for the most part, because almost all of that trek is difficult terrain. So your
Yeah.
guys'
Yeah.
speed is halved, and
Which
hers
just
isn't.
doesn't apply to.
Yeah.
We shouldn't go through.
You guys are over
hall.
10 times slower than Oakley right now.
We shouldn't go through the hall. We should have gone through the rooms.
But like the plants and the floor, like the wooden floor, is all
Oh,
difficult
that's
terrain.
right. Yeah, I
Only
forgot- I
carpets
forgot
are good.
Anything that doesn't have carpet on it.
Yeah.
That being said, the webs are cut, so that's not a problem anymore either. So you got to figure out what your pathing's gonna be.
I'm gonna come back out of Jasper and just wind cutter us through them.
Okay.
Vines. Lenders.
Are you still on my back?
Well, I'm coming
Pops
back.
off.
Yeah, I'm still on your back.
Payday doesn't matter. Payday's just sitting on Willow. Wind cutter, wind cutter, wind cutter. Forward, my gallant steed! Wind
Yeah, that's what I
cutter,
was
wind
about to
cutter,
say.
wind cutter!
Onward, my steed.
As she's blasting the way up clear for everyone else to rush behind. I'd say you're still probably slowed a bit, but people behind you aren't. So
That's fine. I'm
actually, no, you're
also
not
carrying
walking.
another-
Willow's carrying you, so
Yeah,
you're just
Willow's-
cutting from the back, clearing the way. Yeah, okay. Oakley, you're being led by Jasper down towards the kitchen, presumably, unless
Yep.
Jasper's just sitting on Oakley.
Jasper's leading.
Okay, Jasper's leading you to the kitchen.
I was gonna ask the burb to lead me anyway.
Okay. Before you get to the kitchen, though, as you're kind of going down the hallway, you can see a image, a ghostly figure, I should say, who you immediately recognize as Kaede.
What?
Just much more spectral and ethereal, marking out, drawing the ghost with the knife on the door before turning and walking down the hallway, listening in on doorways. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
We're gonna have to kill each other.
Oakley,
You know, I can see how that would freak Jasper out.
Oakley, not phased by this, seeing weirder things, knowing that Malcolm has to be
I don't
taken
even
care
have
of.
time to deal with this right
The
now.
kind of numbness that preempts the memory erasure is just wiped away. Oh, we're already in combat. Let's just get this over with and roll some initiative.
Who all is rolling the initiative, just to make sure?
Everyone can hop in, because you'll have to deal with the movement and stuff.
Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to hit
Oh.
anything.
I passed my turn.
I rolled too many good ones in a row just now. I'm gonna miss all of these attacks.
My initiative is slowly coming back up.
Okay. Is everyone in?
Yep.
Oakley, Willow, Ash, Kaede, Hazel, GH. Yep. Okay. We started technically, right? Oakley, you're up first. Let me add the ghost Kaede to the map for you.
She went down the hall to do the doors or whatever.
Yes, she is in front of the kitchen door at the moment.
Oh, okay. I just go. I don't know if I want to attack it, but I also don't want to just kind of like go through it or whatever. Maybe I'll turn around.
Turn around and wait for the rest of the party.
Yeah, to like run to the stairs or whatever and then wait.
Okay.
You could maybe like shout up to us.
My god, I could probably go fucking halfway up the stairs too.
I don't think you go that far. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay. I was right here.
Okay, 65. Yeah, you could go halfway up the stairs with just one dash.
Go there, yell up the stairs, say there's some weird shit going on down here. But I found Jasper, and then I tell him that I'm gonna wait a minute for them to get down here, and then I will stand. I guess I can't stand. because I just moved and stuff. But
All right, is that your
I'll
turn?
just stand here. Yep.
Okay. Willow, you're carrying Kaede. Make it
Um,
make an athletics check.
Just throw her down the stairs.
I want to say because you're carrying someone, I don't think memory erasure is going to really affect your ability to carry her. So don't bother with the d6. But you will not be slowed by carrying her. You just don't have any free hands.
That's alright. Can I cast Launch Strider on myself to get an extra 10 feet of movement for the next hour?
Yeah, that'd work. Kite is not going to fall if you release her for a minute. She's grasped onto you.
And Kai's aware now, right?
Yes.
But
Alright.
she's just cackling, shooting
Wind.
slices of wind.
Yeah. Alright. So that's your action. So your speed is 40 feet.
So, 10, 20.
That's not
30,
difficult terrain.
40.
Kaede has been cutting away at
Oh.
it.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Alright. She wouldn't have gotten to like this part yet, probably.
That's fine.
So
We are there.
you are there. Alright.
Coming for you, bud.
Ash.
Yep. You said these plants were all fine, so
These plants are all fine now, yep.
10, 15, 20, 5. Has this next spot got plants in it? Does this count as
No,
5?
you're good.
Okay, so that's 30.
Yes.
Then dashing, I only get to go
You'd make it to
10,
there.
20, 30.
Alright.
Alright, that's all I got.
Ash begins trudging his way through these thick vines. Kaede. Wind cutters. Clearing the way. Hazel.
Alright. So, okay, so anything that Kaede is past is not difficult anymore, right?
Anything that she has not passed, and I will go probably the 15 feet in front of her. Or not.
Okay.
20 feet in front of her. So up to Ash is clear.
Okay. Let me think. Let's see here. 45.
If you right click in the middle of it, of your ruler drag, it'll do the corner bend.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's how you make it do that.
Also, if you
Oh,
click,
that's so useful.
also if you click and drag on the token, and then you right click while you're dragging it and holding down left click, it'll add the thing there too. And then you can do that more than once also. So you could go like ruler bounce, ruler bounce.
Alright, well, that's pretty much what I can accomplish.
Alright, that's 60 feet of movement. Playing with it, Lightning.
Yeah.
GH1, also known as Kaede 2.0, is not going to do anything because no one's there.
Well, a little rude. 2.0 kind of implies that she's better than the original Kaede.
I don't know, sequels are pretty shit sometimes.
Oh, fair.
Oakley, you're just waiting, right?
I'm gonna head down the hall a little bit.
Okay.
Probably just to about here, I think, and then I'll stay.
The best part about Oakley is I don't have to measure her movement. I can just be like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can get there.
You're good.
Pretty much any amount of
If it's
movement
within
is reasonable.
240 feet, you're good.
160.
Oh.
Because it's 40 base, dash 80, bonus action, dash 160.
Give me an extra dash.
Yeah, if she was hasted, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's what because I'm like, have sitting down in my back pocket. I can't wait to inject Oakley with drugs.
Yeah. Willow, you dashing forward carrying Kaede?
Yeah, I am dashing forward because that's both of my movements.
So you got 80 feet.
Dope. Alright.
Alright. Trudging through the difficult terrain.
Are you not coming
Carrying
with me?
Kaede.
Yeah. I was trying to
Kaede
drag
just
myself
falls
with
off the
you.
second.
Friday wants to be in the voided area.
Ash.
Okay, so how many of these plants are cut down?
All,
Uh,
none of
None of these ones.
None of these ones, okay.
So you could get to
And
30,
30,
40.
40. Then this is normal terrain again, right?
Yeah.
This is 45, 50,
50,
55, 60.
Yeah, I'd call that good. That
So
vine
I
at the end
did
knows
just
how much
run the
to
math,
do.
and Oakley can run 18 miles per hour.
Damn.
Damn. Sprint 18 miles an hour. I wonder how that compares to like Usain Bolt.
I'm gonna clear the path for Hazel.
Hazel, you're clear of
Because
difficult terrain.
We're clear ahead of us, right?
Yes.
For the
Unless
most part.
there's a little bit of
One or two squares.
there's a
of-
couple of vines, yeah, in front of you, but
Usain Bolt can run about 27 miles per hour.
okay.
Damn.
That's
so.
ridiculous.
But if Haste did,
Yeah.
they'd run 36 miles an hour. So
That's
Yeah.
wild.
plus
I mean,
the dash.
like Usain
so
Bolt runs faster than like cars can move across my street. That's wild.
I just googled average human running speed, and it told me 28 miles per hour, and I have to say, I consider myself to be of a relatively average physique, and
I
no
don't-
way in
That's
hell.
bullshit.
no way in hell.
That is not correct.
No one
Considering
can
it's the-
run a fucking marathon in an hour.
Oh, I see. This says maximum.
Top
So
sprint
they based
speed.
it on Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
But that's not what I asked for. What I asked for was average.
It says average.
So considering the fastest man
Around-
alive
Around-
runs less than that
Around 8
speed.
miles per hour for a man and 6.5 for a woman.
I'm gonna walk away for a minute.
Hazel, I just moved you forward 60 feet.
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't even realize it was my turn, sorry.
I'm gonna run to the potty real quick also.
So, with haste already doubles your movement speed, but it also gives you another action that you can use to dash. So it would quadruple the speed that Oakley could go, actually.
Jesus. Yeah, so that brings us to almost 73 miles per hour. She could run on the highway and keep pace.
Jesus Christ. Those are sheets.
Oh wait, Jordan, did Cameron ever tell you about, like, I did one time, just for fun, try to create a level 20 character to specifically maximize how fast they could go?
Yeah, we
Haste
did
on
that.
you, you
I
would.
think I was there with you. I was with you for that.
Ouch.
For you.
This is the thing I did while I was.
Yeah. It's a very common D&D thing to do. How fast could I go? It is fun. Anyway, Ghost doesn't do anything. Oakley? Ah. Ah. Jordan. Ugh. Sips. Yeah, I made sure to take one afterwards. Anyway, are you just waiting, Oakley? No. Oh, yeah, I passed your turn already because I figured you weren't doing anything. Yeah, you're dashing with Kaede. Is that your turn, Trina? Okay. You just have to keep counting the 80 feet. Ash. I imagine you probably would have cleared those along with the spider webs. I'd say the ones in front of Willow you might not have cleared, but through the spider webs that seems a pretty safe bet.
We're almost off this fucking floor.
We'll be there soon. It's been like 18 seconds, yeah. Yeah, if you're just going to ready an action, that's fine. It's not like you're moving or anything. Catapult. Ooh. That's a fun one. Okay. I will pass your turn. Hazel.
Yeah, I'm running.
You're running. Just running and running and running and running.
Oh, but is this still difficult?
No.
I wasn't sure if that was difficult even without the
The two in front of Willow are. But other than that, so that'd be 55, and then I'd say you could probably make it there, yeah.
So basically we're Ashes.
Basically, we're Ashes, yeah. Thanks to Kaede and Willow, you've basically caught up. Or you have caught up.
That was great thinking, Kaede.
Just...
Willow, thanks for helping.
Yep.
Wouldn't have done much if she was at half speed. Then I had to get off.
Oakley! They are at the top of the stairs, basically.
Tragical. You know what? Fuck it. I pop down. Oh my god. And then I just say, I say fuck it when I stab it.
Okay, I say fuck it and I stab it. Takes out your dagger, looks at the ghost, the, like, spectral Kaede, and just goes, oh, fuck it. Stab.
Haven't we all wanted to stab our friends at one point in time?
If I could stab Spectral, my friends, that would be fantastic. Just... yeah. GH1, yes. Tree Squad.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, that was actually some pretty solid damage there.
Wow. You fucking killed Kaede.
Uh,
You have something to work out with Kaede? Like...
Why did it put it out a second time?
what do you mean it put it out a second time?
My screen I sent it twice. Once was taken up by Aubrey and the other one's just a message.
Oh, it just does...
Shows once on mine.
It just does that sometime with Aubrey. Anyway, you run up and absolutely stab this image of Kaede as it just sinks to the ground into a puddle of goo.
Alright, we gotta know. How do you kill Kaede?
How do you do it? Well, with a rapier, apparently.
I run up and I take my rapier and I just shove it right through
Like in the
chest,
stomach, or...
her chest. Kind of lift up and pull it out real fast.
Well, her ectoplasm, yeah. As she goops. That already exists. What? I'm Gabakooing here. I goopcha. I gabagoocha. Gabagoop gabagay. Alright, well, Oakley stabs Ghost Kaede. Willow. Hello. Alright, you and Kaede have made it to the bottom of the stairs. Man, then I need to go and grab Kaede. That is the correct spot, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Ash. The steps are not. The first floor is mostly preserved. I'm getting to it. I'm a moving, yeah. I'm a doing it. There's even your token for you. We both tried to move you at the same time. I revealed your token and you were like, I'm on it. Jasper kind of flutters over and lands on your shoulder. Oh, okay. So you've got 15 feet of movement. Or 25 feet of movement. She cast Long Strider on herself. Yeah, she did that in the first round. No, the first floor is not. The first floor is mostly preserved because of all the other stuff above it. Please stop. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Alright. You all hear a sound you can all kind of recognize as Willow's voice kind of in pain coming from this room over here. Yes, I can. Do you see it? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Hold up. I don't know why. What's the point of... Yes. You guys could not hear this. The Oakley, Kaede, and Willow could hear this. Ash could hear it too. He's actually downstairs, yes. Yeah, so you're the only one who couldn't, Hazel. That's not Willow. Hazel, it is your turn. Do you have the movement to get down? Yes. You can go 5 feet behind Ash. So I will move you. I will move you to the page. The Madison page. There we go. Alright. That would be, yeah, because Ash dashed down there also. Yeah. You killed Kaede. You bastard. Oakley!
Oh my god, they killed Kaede.
You bastards! How dare you stand where she should? How dare you stand where she stood? You're standing in the pile of goop, Kaede. Oh no, he's got to take care of a spider for Rovan. You gotta take care of Jasper.
I'm gonna kind of stab my rapier. My dagger.
I mean, it smells like rotten eggs and sulfur. Nope, it seems to be the same substance. Yeah. You... Inspecting the thing was probably your action, but yeah, if you dash bonus action, you could probably open the door. Okay. You see a spectral, Willow acting out when she was being slashed by the vines when you guys first entered this room, or entered the... You shut the door. Deja vu, Trina. I said deja vu. I shut the door on the ghosts. Out of here. Willow. That's not me. I'm me. Willow has a really good sense of self. Yeah. If you have 40 feet, yeah. And that was 35. Alright. Open the door. I think it's GH2. GH2. Thwack! Why did I die first?
Wow, she killed herself.
With a blast of fire, just a toss of a Molotov into the general vicinity of Ghost Willow. It just kind of erupts into flame and melts, kind of burning away parts of the plant that were there before. Alright. Ash. Yeah, you don't know anything about the ghosts of you guys. Except for the scream of Ghost Willow. You heard the scream, but that's about it.
You don't know that we got...
Just sounded similar. He's our paycheck. Kaede. Strange things can happen and a stranger things you see.
That is stranger than our paycheck song.
also piercing damage. Yeah. It's just spitting out daggers. Are you just standing there, Kaede, waiting? Okay. Okay. That's funny. Ash, ouchie yourself for healing. Yeah. Yeah. Discord's always awful. Shit, it's GH3. That should be GH 41. GH 11. Okay. Are you opening the door? Or no? Oh, okay. That's right. Alright. Yes. But she would have gotten her uses back. Or their uses back. You get your uses back on a short rest, so... You have a... Yes. Pretty sure. Starform is cool. Yes, once you finish a short or a long rest. Ash, what are you doing? Oh, no, it's not Ash's turn, sorry. Kaede needs to pass her turn. I keep saying the Ash health, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's his turn. No, it's not. Hazel. You are in the back of the party.
Yep. I'm just, at this point, not even bothering to bed for my movement. I've been pretty much keeping pace with Ash, so I've just been going where he goes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Which, again, I think is all I can do, right?
Yeah, that's an action. That's your action to dash.
And I'll spend the next turn taking Starry form. 2 more ghosts will be dead by the time I can do anything.
Oakley.
I will go down yonder and ask Kaede if she thinks it's a good idea to open the door. And I open the door.
You open the door. And you see three ghosts performing various kitchenly tasks. Yes, you could. This should be GH3, yeah. I mean, you can. It's a free action. You could have said it when you did it. Don't go in front of Ash. Oakley. You open the door. You see three ghosts. Yeah.
I go in and I'm gonna stab the GH
capital GH. Something's wrong with one of my commands, I think. Because it should have more health than that. One of my Avre commands, I think, is not going through correctly. Yeah, no, it should be H-HP. But it's not doing that correctly. Oh, no, you blasted that one. Or did that one take... Did you hit that one? No, you didn't. I don't know why that died. Something else died in one hit that I felt shouldn't have died in one hit. Yeah, it was Kaede and... I think, yeah, both of them might have died in one hit when they shouldn't have. No, Kaede actually should have died in one hit. Trina shouldn't have. They're supposed to have 20 health. It's fine.
She took one point of psychic damage from being killed by herself.
Well, GH1 is not dead, so we'll just go with that and fix it when it gets to its turn. Which is fine. Alright. Regardless, they're not dead. That's what I call right there the old switcheroo. Change where the tokens are. Go ahead and pass your turn. Yes. Willow, it is your turn. Ash is on deck. Yeah, good to go. That should be fine. It is not dead. I don't know what the issue is there. I'll just have to remember to kill them. No. It's hurt though. It's nearly bloodied. And slowed. Ash. How big is the what? Oh, Dragon's Breath. So it'd be GH1 and GH... Yes. You would hit them both. Yes. A cone is... Correct. A cone is as wide as it is long. Is the rule there, is what I learned. So you could do a 10-foot cone going this way to that square, or up to that square, and you wouldn't hit Oakley. I guess a 15-foot one, because, yeah, I'd go out to, like, there. So 15. Yep. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do that. GH3 and 1, yeah. Oh, that's why I'm like, this should hit, right? Why doesn't it? Oh, it's because I was measuring from the ghost and not from you. Okay, now they both would actually be dead. Just like you're spitting rapidly. There's a weird taste in your mouth. What's the taste of dragon's breath? Kaede! Pocky. You're spitting out Pocky. Well, mochi's more bludgeoning. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it's not dead. It lies. But it's bloodied. That one is dead. I don't know. One of the commands for Hazel, it's your turn. To add monsters, one of the arguments is dash HP, and I set their HP, but apparently it set it to 1. I think because it was not liking the name I was putting in. I'm gonna run to the potty real quick. I've been drinking too much water.
What fucking ghost is alive? I do keep meaning to send it to my friend, and then forget.
Okay.
I used to work with him, so I always used to tell him about Evil, and he was always really interested.
Okay, shoot. Alright, so this guy's technically not dead.
Yeah, I took my starry form, I missed him.
Oh. Well, I just overhealed my main character. Oh, I could just do ouchie. Oh, nope, I healed myself again. God damn it. Well, it's not straw. This is just random people. This is my backup doof character. I'm just gonna add a new one. Oh, am I doing the name wrong? Is this? So I'm technically not using this. No, that's spelled properly. God, I hate you, Aubrey. Sometimes. Oh, is it because I have a space there? Maybe. God, Tibetan already exists. Cause it's dead though. There we go. Cool. GH2 is the ghost formerly known as GH4. I would like Kaede, Ash, Oakley, Willow to roll percentiles, and then whoever rolls the lowest to roll a wisdom save. Willow manages to make the save, not wanting to lose any more memory than she already has. She needs her brain after all. Willow manages to fight off the feeling of forgetfulness as GH2, the ghost, slides over to punch Oakley. I typed that super wrong because I forgot a space there. There we go. As it just kind of gut punches Oakley almost, You can kind of feel that sharp, stinging headache. Oakley. GH2. Okay, yeah, that is dead. If it wasn't hurt, if it wasn't already bloodied, it would still be dead. So, you walk over and with a deft strike, just run through this ghost who just decked you. All right. Stab, slap. So a little tiny tap on the side of the cheek. All right. All the ghosts are gone in this room. There is a door that you have not been through yet. What is everyone doing?
Yeah, as far as we know, this is the path to Malcolm, yes?
Yes.
To the best of our knowledge.
To the best of your knowledge.
Let's go.
Okay. Whose turn actually is it? I guess we're not in initiative anymore. You're not really rushing to catch up to someone or anything.
I mean, we are hustling.
You are hustling, yeah, but we don't need to go in order.
Yeah, we don't have to do
Exactly.
that.
No.
Yep, we go
Okay.
through.
Ash, Willow, you guys push through the door and come into a destroyed, ramshackle dining room. Chairs strewn about, tables and tablecloths tossed aside, and you see a large kind of crack heading down back into the sewers where you guys climbed up from, and a open door. I don't know how easily you can see it or not, but it's right here, kind of off on the other side of it. There's a few windows out to the front, mostly covered in vines, but yeah, that's what's around. What are you guys doing?
Said this was a window over here.
No, I just said there's windows about. It's kind of covered, broken through vines, like most of the other windows were. There would be more vines at the bottom over here, kind of crumbing in through the wall, but the file size was too big for Roll20, so...
And there's no other exits off this room or anything?
not that you can see.
I guess I'm not in there yet, but...
Alright. What are you guys gonna do? There's a big hole in your way. You mean like... I mean, yeah, there's tables and stuff, yeah. Okay. Not one of the tables from the kitchen.
In good shape and stuff?
Um...
Like they'll hold our weight if we walk on them?
Hazel, roll a carpenter's tools check.
Did we figure out how to do that, or do I just roll d20?
Are you expert in... do you have expertise in them, or are you just proficient? If it's different than the other ones, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's the... roll a d20 and add whatever that modifier number is, then. Twice... What's your proficiency? Right now, you guys are level 5, so it's plus 3. So roll a d20 and add your wisdom and add 6. So RD20 plus 10? I think your wisdom's plus 4, right?
Wisdom is plus...
Plus 3, then plus 9. and then roll. Oh no, you haven't fucked up at all yet. You kind of analyze some of the tables, and luckily most of the weathering has been to the levels above, so there's some parts of it that seem sturdy enough, but other parts are not. So, yes, the tables could be walked across if you're careful.
Hey y'all, I think these tables are gonna be okay, but they're a little iffy, so just be careful.
I appreciate the concern. We are kind of in a ghost town, so I guess that's what we get.
Alright. So you guys are going to drag one of the dining room tables over the hole? Okay, who's doing it? They're pretty big, heavy tables. Whoever's helping move the table, roll a strength check. Well, athletics check is a... Yes, athletics check.
Well,
Hazel, Willow, you guys kind of go and reach over the table, but this is heavy, sturdy wood. And it seems to be too much for the two of you to kind of get it going a good distance easily. Yeah, you can help roll an athletics check.
we like fudge it, but
Yeah. You can try again.
wow.
It seems to mostly a matter of grip. Like, if anything else.
It's just so bulky and awkward.
Exactly. Oakley kind of gets the middle part beneath, and Willow gets a better grip on it, and kind of lifts up her side. Hazel, you're gonna make another one?
That is the fourth time. I misspelled strength.
Oh,
I typed it
athletics would work too.
3 times on the last check.
That's rough. Alright, Hazel, Willow, you guys managed to heft up the table enough. It's a little slow going and takes you probably about 30 seconds to a minute to manage to move it in such a way where you can kind of close a gap to get a gangplank across the hole. But you manage to kind of wedge the table into kind of this area here, making your way across. Alright.
Do we want to cross it then?
Okay. You, Willow's leading, and I presume just kind of...
Maybe we want to go one at a time.
Alright. Willow, you cross the gangplank. It's a little shaky at first, and definitely more dangerous as you get closer to the door, but you manage to hop your way through and come into what you can assume is the entrance hall. Excuse me, of the manor. There's this kind of... Yes, that's just a kind of destroyed harp on the ground. There's... One of the front doors has fallen inward, kind of collapsed into the front of the building. You see stairs up, and your light isn't enough to reach the far side of the room, so you don't know what's over there yet.
I'll come next, because I'm putting off light.
Hazel, I think you guys, a couple of you have light flashlights, but
Yeah, anybody with yellow dot, I think.
yeah. So Hazel, Kaede, or Hazel or Willow and Ash both have flashlights. Hazel, you come across, see much of the same kind of thing. You guys don't see any sign of Malcolm at the moment.
Do we see any sign of anything having recently happened in this room?
Make a perception check.
Like if somebody had been through or something?
Yeah, make a perception check. Yeah. And I'd like each of you, or Willow, Hazel, you don't have to do it, but Willow, you gotta do that D6.
Oh, I perceive it if it's here.
Hazel, you look into the room, immediately assess the situation, and can tell that there are kind of spaced apart the faint residue of ghostly footprints leading back up the stairs. You don't know how fresh they are or anything, but it might be a good starting point. Ash crosses the table. You cross the table. No problems. Kaede, I presume, also crosses the table. Kaede. Oh no! Oh, Oakley killed the real Kaede! Ah! The real Kaede was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, he's probably found that spider and is taking care of it. Alternatively, there was something about waffles. Yeah. Speaking of waffles, which way are you going? You see a door on the far side of the hallway and the stairs back up.
What does that have to do with waffles?
Like waffling on a decision.
It was more of a, it doesn't have anything to do with it. So let's get back to it joke. They kind of go up to the same platform. So there's a kind of a cross or a walkway between them that is kind of straight across through the next floor up. Head on up. Alright. Ash. Make a perception check. That's the layout of the house. Ash, make roll a d. Have you been gotten twice or 3 times? Twice, right? Oh, 3 times. Roll a d8. That's right. Let's just grab your guys' tokens real quick. Hey. Alright. You manage to see, as you kind of rush up these close footprints, that the ghost has gone kind of back down south. So, the footprints go back down this way. Oh, did it not? Okay, I dragged the players tab, so it's really annoying when you have multiple people on different floors. Because then, once you drag the player tab, it doesn't still drag everyone. I don't know how to regroup everyone back together either, is the annoying part. I just hate Roll20. Is really what it comes down to 90% of the time. South. This way. You're welcome. Okay. Ash, Willow, roll perception checks. Willow, D6. Ash, D8. Hi, Sharpbot. Hi, Sharpbot. Come here. Come here, girlie. Yeah. My mom and Jesse are at a wedding, so she's fine. She's finally decided to come visit me after laying outside all day. Yeah, had you been outside all night?
Around being pathetic wasn't getting her anywhere, so.
No, it doesn't anyway. Anyway. Ash, Willow, footprints seem to continue upwards. She said the wrong direction. Ah.
Oh, I see. Our characters would be making a right turn.
Ah. Got it. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Who's up? Whoever goes to the top of the stairs first. You can kind of notice, you can kind of tell that the top of this. Come here, Sharbot. What are you doing? Get out of there. Quit sniffing around weird things. Come here. Lay down. Lay down, girly. Or just sit there and be sad. That's fine too. The top of the stairs seem to be kind of overrun with vines. And it's kind of hard to make sense of where they are, which way they went from here. Make a perception check with disadvantage. Sharbot. As you're kind of climbing the top of the stairs to try to figure out which way they went. Yeah, I see you, girly. I see you. Hi. Oof. Ash, Willow, as you guys get to the top of the... Got a leaf in his eye. Ash, Willow, you guys kind of lose the trail at the top of the stairs. Let me grab your tokens real quick. And... But you... are you guys going up the left flight of stairs or the right flight of stairs?
Is it another one that meets?
Yes, it meets in the middle.
I don't know. Some of us go up the right and some of us go up the left.
Okay. This is fine. Alright.
I'll go left.
Convenient, because that's the side I put you on.
Oh, nice.
Alright. So, the people that were kind of tracking it have lost the trail at the moment. You're kind of blocked for the most part by these kind of warped, wrapping, twisting vines that you've been used to. You could try to squeeze through it, but it would take a little bit. Alright. It's just a little bit slower than normal going. You guys kind of clear your way for the most part, so you don't have to have any difficulties with this later. But you guys can hear some chitter chatter coming.
The screen is still black.
Have you zoomed out and zoomed back in? You can kind of hear some chitter chatter and what sounds like people gambling, talking about poker and cards and various things. And once you get the vines cleared away, you can see 3 people sitting dressed in 3 ghosts, I guess I should say, dressed in what would be fine clothes, kind of sitting around a table, minding their business. Uh, and go ahead and get an initiative. Did I not? Everyone should be on the right page. I don't understand Roll20. You've all been dragged to the proper page individually for a long time now. Let me take a... I was going to see if this was pertinent. Willow, Oakley, roll me your dice that you're supposed to be rolling. So Willow, that's a D6. Oakley, that's a D6. Okay, so Willow, you actually go after GH3. And Oakley will probably also go after GH3. So I'll just treat it on GH's one's turn. That's probably the easiest way to deal with that. And... Okay. Yeah, okay. So Ghost go first. Oh, Ash... Yeah. You drop Kaede, you're going to go down. I should really have done this beforehand. That's fine. I just really wanted to see about Willow and Oakley. Your guys' order of operation really doesn't matter for the most part. It's mostly if the ghosts are going to interrupt or go as a group. And they will be. Which is unfortunate for you guys. You're all on the stairs. Everyone roll a percentile. And let's just have that happen 3 times? Several people are typing. Yeah, each of you roll 3 percentile. Just roll 2 more, Trevor. Alright, let's take a look here. Round 1 loser is Oakley. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yay.
Round 2 loser is Willow. And then round 3 is Kaede. Yikes! Kaede! Bye-bye day. Oakley, bye-bye day. Willow, bye-bye day.
I realize what's happening. I'm just like, everyone stay calm. We have to fight this ghost. That's what you need to know for right now. We're trying now.
Stay, everyone, breathe. 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 Anyway, that's the ghost's turn. Willow, your turn.
Damn, you're the only one who can at this point.
Yeah.
Am I the only person left that remembers, like, today?
You are the only person of the party who has full memory.
Well, I lost half an hour at one point, but...
Ash was able to get most of it filled in during the 20 minutes that Kaede was at the quality scrolls.
But first-hand experience-wise,
Yeah.
Oakley just forgot about Ghost Kaede. Kaede just forgot about, I don't remember what, but Willow and Kaede both forgot about Ghost Willow, yeah.
Mention that too. Also, we might come across ghost versions of ourselves. As far as I can tell, we're fine to just kill them too.
GH1 and 2. And let's see if Alfred did this properly or if I fucked it up again. Yes. you have to do another dash T for GH2, yes. Acid splash. Goes up the stairs. Pew! Blasts a bunch of acid at two of the ghosts, and it just kind of bubbles and steams as it reacts with their ectoplasm. Yeah. I guess Ash, you're over here. You would reveal this with your light. All right, Oakley. Run, Forrest, run! Alright, you walk up. GH1. Ash, you're on deck. You walk up, attack with the rapier, stumble on some carpet, and just slash off to the side. Ash. No, it's probably been more than a minute because you guys had to haul the table. And that would have taken a little bit of time.
I'm still starry though, right?
Yeah, you're still starry. You've probably got 5 minutes left on that. A little bit more than. I think I added the alias, Lightning. Oh, okay. Well. Rip. God, you're such a loser. Anyone who ever gets mage armor at any point in this server is gonna have to type out Susanoo to use the fucking alias. Oh, okay. Okay. That. Dash L. Dash L and then, yeah, the level afterward. GH1 and GH2? Oh, which one are you targeting? Which level? Level 2. Ash whispers dissonantly. I mean, if you got it.
Make sure to do it dissonantly, though.
Yeah. Man, you've never gotten the secondary effect Dissonant Whispers, have you? I didn't even realize it had a secondary effect until now. It's just, you've killed something every time you've used it. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. chest your ass. Hazel, you're up. Kaede, you're on deck. Have you used all your inspiration since you took a short rest? I didn't realize you've used so many inspirations since then. You would have. Yeah. You had time. Yeah. Because you guys healed up from that. So you've got a couple inspirations left still. Because Hazel got her starry forms, or their starry forms back. GH2 has been hit, GH3 has not. To answer your questions, Hazel. Oh, that's me. Wachoo! Yeah. I wonder if we already have, and we just forgot. Or if we've said that before, and we just haven't. Anyway, Thorn Whip, starry form, very injured, critical. Kaede. Fucking Big Al. The dagger just kind of blasts through the plaster wall behind for a little bit. Just kind of nearly pierces through all the way before it just kind of leans on its handle, stuck in the wall, just kind of teetering as it pierces through. Alright. That's your turn, Kaede? Alright. GH2 is dead. GH1 is dead. Willow is after GH3. I forgot to do that. That's fine. I would like... Hazel just blasted it pretty hard. So, Hazel, make a whiz save. Hazel, last half hour, or 12 hours, yeah, because you forgot one at the very beginning of the day, that's right. 12 hours, whew, wipes, gone, confusion, no idea where you are, what's going on, or anything. Yeah. And then it's going to move over and try to just kind of slash at you with a handful of poker cards. Oh, it's technically Willow's turn. GH3, PSE, Haas. As it kind of slashes into you, and you feel that sharp migraine feeling in your head. Willow, it is your turn. Someone said, "Fight the ghosts like you told us!" I'm pretty sure all of you forgot you're running after Malcolm. Oh. Okay. Okay, I missed that part. Okay. It's very obvious. It's very obvious it's a completely wooden building. Yeah. Yeah. You got this, that's fine. Roll a percentile. Roll a d8. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A sudden, an unseen root catches your foot as you're walking and aiming to throw your firebomb at the ghost. Your hand slips and it goes awry, and it erupts in flames over here. It's a small campfire at the moment, about 3 feet tall. Just kind of at the corner of the wall there. Coyote could see it. This is more of a half wall than anything. Because we still have Longstrider, yep. Okay. You guys take care of that other problem. Oakley, you're up. We'll call it after this. You guys don't know which way he went anyway, so after this fight and the fire's been taken care of, yeah.
I come over here. I do the stab.
You do the stab? Do the stab. It's not okay. Whatever it is, it's not okay. It's okay. Just hit 1 and enter. Slash! Stab! This kind of elegant dressed male figure just kind of drips its goop and ectoplasm into the puddle on the floor as it begins kind of sinking through the floorboards, dripping its way down. Willow! How are you taking care of that fire, bud? Well, the ghost is dead. Oakley got it.
Well, yeah, the ghost is dead.
The ghost is double dead. Yeah, okay.
Although, at this point, I guess we don't know. For all we know, these people could still be walking around somewhere.
Well, at this point, none of you would know that, because you just think they're normal ghosts, because all of you have forgotten about the Kaede and Willow ghosts. Yeah.
I told them that also when the 3 of them got.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's also been ghosts of us. Don't worry. We can kill them. It's fine. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Willow chucks her thing. Oakley stabs the ghost. Kaede turns around and goes, "What does Kaede draw to press to digitate the fire going out?" Oh, a little rain cloud. Just tinkles on it. Drip, 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 drip. I was thinking you were gonna draw like something from Fire Force. Like you're gonna draw. There you go. I was gonna say it's like a Sputter and Pew or whatever. Maki's things. Yeah, Willow, and realistically, we're all pretty much on the edge of Gen Z IRL, and I feel like most of these characters are pretty close to that too. Kaede notwithstanding.
We do need to remember too that these are the ages these people were in 2019.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's still not going to change too much, I feel like.
Yeah, it's still, but it's
Yeah.
not as much on this.
No. Anyway, anyone want to do our sign off tonight? Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. We got a subscriber at some point. We have 7 subscribers. I'll be honest. 90% of the people that are watching are probably subscribed because it's probably me who just hasn't opened to see what's happening, and anyone else who bothers to open it of us. So.
We have 7 subscribers. 6 of them are us.
I was about to say, I am watching now also. So I guess it counts you, yeah. Hydrate or dihydrate. Thanks, Trina. Anyway, I'm stopping this now.